Thanks to the Tyrese Maxey heroics in Game 5, we have a Game 6. Philadelphia 76ers hosting the New York Knicks, and can the 76ers fend off elimination once again in front of the home crowd? Because what this man was able to do at Madison Square Garden on Tuesday night, incredible. But we don't want those heroics to be forgotten, and they might be if Philadelphia cannot win tonight to extend this series, to send it back to MSG Saturday night for Game 7. I need it like I need oxygen. Philadelphia coming back from 3-1 to win this series. What a story that would be, but it's one game at a time, and this is the second victory that the Sixers need, trying to come back from 3-1. You're watching Philadelphia 76ers now by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Sr. No matter where you are or how you're tuned in, we appreciate all of you for making our watch party a part of your evening. A late tip for those of you on the East Coast, and for those of you on the West Coast, you're always lucking out because no game is ever too late for you. Producer Chip on the ones and twos, and we have Sixers fans watching from all across the globe. Philadelphia at home with Scott Foster as the head referee. The extender, 3.5-point favorites. The over-under, 201.5. That's about as low as you will see an over-under in today's NBA. But in this series, it's going to go down as one of the more exciting first-round series in the history of the NBA. No joke. Every game has been close. Every game down to the wire. Because it's New York and Philadelphia, the pressure has been ratcheted up. Both of these teams hate one another. The fan bases despise one another as well, and that has resulted in a lot of dramatics, a lot of great storylines, a lot of back and forths, and I guarantee you that the ratings for this series might be some of the best that we've ever seen for a first-round series in recent memory, if not in a really, really long time. 25 minutes left to tip. This is a part of our pregame show. We'll let you know what you can expect going into this game. But first, let's get the comment section going here. Where are you watching from? We're emanating live from the Chat Sports studios. Chase and Chip here with you. But where are you? Let us know down in the comment section, and we'll start to give you some shout-outs. I love seeing some OG real ones in the building. JB Warnock, Hunting Park, Lord Buddy Bear. I saw my guy Walter Miller as well. And then some other people too. You can't forget them. Daniel Barry, Mike, don't call me Justin Fields, Collins K85, Julian, all here too. Julian with the score prediction, 115 Philadelphia, 110 the bum New Yorkers. Nice town, baby. That's where Mike Fields is at. Where's everybody else? Let me know in the chat. Lord Buddy Bear, only 9 likes. What is this, a Celtics channel? Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. We're up to 15 right now, but continue to show us some love and tickle that like button. What jersey are you rocking? I'm wearing the Allen Iverson jersey. This was the good luck charm. Game 5, so I decided to run it back. I'm going with the answer. Will the Sixers have the answer tonight? We will see here in the span of a couple of hours. If you're wearing a jersey, let me know which jersey you're wearing. I know Chip, he has the Joel Embiid on him. Our watch party is sponsored by Prize Picks, by the way. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Pick 2 or more players. Choose more or less on their projected stats, and you can win up to 25 times your money. Head to prizepicks.com/CLNS for a $100 deposit match. What we like here for this ball game, Game 6, South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center, Sixers ownership, and Michael Rubin, a former minority owner, coming together to buy 2,000 tickets to keep him out of the slimy, dirty hands of New York fans. Nicolas Batum, more than 4.5 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey, more than 27 points off the heels of that 46-piece at MSG. Isaiah Hartenstein, less than 17.5 points, rebounds, and dimes. And Kelly Oubre, going to have to come to play at home, more than 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Win big money. You can withdraw your winnings within the Prize Picks app. Pick more, pick less, pick Prize Picks. And when you use that link down below, prizepicks.com/CLNS, you get a $100 deposit match. As for the Game 6 odds, it says Game 2 odds, but it's Game 6 odds. Don't let the graphic confuse you. The over-under, 201.5. Philadelphia, 3.5-point favorites. And of course, the Knicks, the 2 seed, the 76ers, the 7 seed. New York has been the favorite in a lot of the games here. Game 3, Philly was favored. And now here in Game 6, Philadelphia favored once again. The 3.5-point line, honestly, doesn't mean anything to me. I think you're somewhat of a degenerate if you're betting on this game as far as the line, or at least maybe I'm just scared. I would just go money line. Win or lose, it's been that close in this series, and we're just going to ride the seesaw back and forth with all of these waves of different emotions. It is going to be an intense atmosphere at the Wells Fargo Center. Our keys to the game. Got to play a full 48 minutes. And in Game 5 at Madison Square Garden, thanks to Tyrese Maxey hitting that cold-blooded trifecta from the logo, we played 53 minutes. And what I liked from Philadelphia, they, after getting out-rebounded by New York throughout much of this series, as New York had the physicality advantage and they fought for more rebounds and loose balls, I thought from start to finish, Philadelphia understood the assignment. And the assignment was, we cannot let the New York Knicks beat us on the glass. That's led to second chance opportunities for New York. It's led to missed opportunities for us. It's led to easy transition points for the Knicks. You're going to have to come with that same level of tenacity, aggressiveness, effort, and hustle in this game like you did in Game 5, which is why partially you were here with another opportunity to extend this series. And if Philadelphia doesn't play a full 48 minutes, they're going to be sent packing 1-2-3 Cancun. Joel Embiid, it goes to show you the level of talent that he has, that he is so dominant and so gifted that in one of the worst playoff games that you will ever see from Joel Embiid, he still drops a triple-double. But as we know, it was nearly a dubious quadruple-double because he turned the basketball over 9 times. Joel Embiid's body language was a joke. His attitude, fraudulent. It looked as though at moments he wanted to give up. I wasn't sure what he was doing with the ball. When he was getting double-teamed, he was flustered like he used to be his first couple of years in the NBA when he did not know how to deal with the double team. The Sixers got away with the clunker Embiid performance in Game 5. Not going to be able to happen again in this game or maybe in this series. He needs to continue to give it everything that he's got. Credit to him for playing injured. I know the frustrations are there with Embiid in the playoffs because it's the same thing every year. Big game, coming up small. Playoffs, getting injured. In front of the home crowd, though, Tyrese Maxey saved his ass and saved him from having to answer a lot of tough questions. And honestly, if Philadelphia loses that game, would that be the final game for Joel Embiid in the Sixers uniform? Another chance to rewrite history here and get remembered as something different than a playoff choke artist. Embiid has to bring it. Number 3, fittingly, who's the third guy? How about the performance from Tobias Harris in Game 5? He was tremendous. He came up big offensively in a lot of different moments in that game, hit a couple of big threes, had a couple of baskets when the Sixers offense needed it the most. He looked poised. He looked confident. He was not gun shy. And defensively, he got the job done. Is it going to be Tobias Harris, who's the third guy again tonight in this Game 6? Somebody needs to be that third guy. You know the saying, and we've talked about it a lot. Oftentimes, benches do not travel. You're at home now. So Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre, Nick Batum, no excuse to not step up. What Cam Payne said after Game 3 was great. Energy costs nothing. Sixers have to continue to have that same mentality. At number 4, kind of goes back to playing a full 48, have to rebound as a team. The Knicks really did kick the Sixers' asses games 1, 2, and 4 on the glass. If the Knicks win the rebounding battle once again, they're just so good at capitalizing on those second opportunities. And when you miss out on those rebounds and the other team is able to take advantage, it takes the wind out beneath your sails, and that can be a momentum changer throughout the course of a game or in a critical moment. And then lastly, play cool, calm, and collected. You've gone into Madison Square Garden and you've won a big game. You could have won 3 games at MSG. If you struggle early, we know the Sixers crowd is going to get antsy. We know the Sixers crowd has doubted this basketball organization for the last nearly 15 years. Give the fans something to cheer about. Give the fans hope. A part of the reason why Knicks fans took over the Wells Fargo Center games 3 and 4, this is one of the most beloved Knicks teams that they've had in a really long time, maybe in this century. So the fandom for the Knicks is increasing. It's optimistic. For Philadelphia, there's a level of pessimism and negativity because all the Sixers have done is let this fan base down time and time again. You have injected new life into this fan base. We have a young superstar who's blossoming before our eyes. We have a great storyline that we can capitalize on here in coming back from 3-1 against a good Knicks team. When their fans have talked all this shit, when they've taken over your own building, and you can rewrite the narrative that this fan base has out for you right now as a basketball team, culture, and organization, and you can send a message across the entire NBA that Philadelphia is not the perennial choke artist team that we've seen over the last several years and since the turn of the century outside of 2001. You play cool, calm, and collected, you can win this game. The pressure is not on Philadelphia, even though they're the home team. The pressure is on the New York Knicks. They choked away that game 5, just like the Sixers choked away that game 2. You want to talk about officiating? Now we're even, New York fans. Cool, calm, and collected. If I'm Nick Nurse, those are the words that I'm going to continue to relate to my team in hopes that that continues to resonate. Your biggest key to the game, let's welcome in producer Chip. Chip, we've seen a lot of these games that the Sixers have lost. The nerves are ratcheted up. How you feeling? What are you thinking about this one?
Yeah, I'd be lying to you if I said that I wasn't nervous, man. I am so nervous. I don't know what to expect heading into this game. I'm hoping for the best, but man, as a Sixers fan, how can you not just be so nervous to see how this game starts and what we see in this game? But another key to this game, man, the fans better be there. They better be loud. You know we're going to be here on 76ers Now. You all in the chat, we're going to be loud. I hope the people at Wells Fargo Center tonight, I hope it's packed with Sixers fans. I know they were giving away tickets, trying to get the Wells Fargo Center packed. Can't be another New York takeover. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can't be.
And Julian, Nick Nurse needs to coach tonight. I think he's done a very good job so far this series. Definitely, as Rare says, a chess match incoming. Nick Nurse legacy game.
Yes, I like it.
Big game for Nick Nurse. Big game for the Sixers. Let us know your biggest key to the game in the comments. Hit that thumbs up while you're at it. I did see a few people giving their keys to the game. Stephen Blees thinks Embiid's going to put up 40, Maxey 30, and the bench as a whole 20 or more. I love that. JB Warnock, box out, rebound, and it's over for New York City, baby. Just don't let them dominate you on the glass, because every time they have, you have lost.
Yeah.
And Joe Casey saying, anyone else having bad anxiety over this game?
All the time, brother.
All the time. All the time.
50 people watching live here during our pregame show. 28 likes. Please make sure you continue to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. How about a pregame super chat menu? Let's get the party going. It's 9 o'clock Eastern as far as the tip goes in Philadelphia. Philly and New York fans are lathered up. They've been drinking. They're probably jawing back and forth. Because of that, I expect this to be a lively atmosphere, not a dead atmosphere. So let's have a lively atmosphere here on the show. All Super Chats get a shout out. $5 here in the pregame show. You get a raffle ticket to win a Tyrese Maxey jersey. $10, 5 raffle tickets to get a Tyrese Maxey jersey. $20, you can make us drink. That Tyrese Maxey jersey right here, thanks to our friends at Fanatics. You support the show. We want to say thank you for supporting us and put you in the running to win that Maxey jersey. And that's the jersey we chose because we had a feeling that Maxey was going to be able to pop off. People locally, Sixers fans, we already knew he was a star. Now he's showing to everybody nationally that he's a star. There was a conversation on ESPN about him being one of the next faces of the National Basketball Association. How cool is that? You can get a Tyrese Maxey jersey if you enter the sweepstakes. You can also support the show for free. If you don't want to send in a super chat, that's all good. Other ways to support us, make us number one. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Subscribe to us here on 76ers Now. Comment, share your thoughts all night. Get that comment section going. Share the video, most importantly. Just be a real one all throughout the day. R4RE is a first time super chatter. 2 claps for you. And if that stands for rare, thank you so much for that. Jeff Chipper, a $20 super chat. This is why we love sports. It should be a great game. And that's such a great point. The angst that we feel, the nerves that we feel, thinking about the highs of a victory, the anticipation of a Game 7, but then the lows of the season crashing and burning before our eyes, and the sad nature of that. What a spectrum we have. And we get to live through those waves and ride those waves as sports fans here. It's pretty damn awesome. That's a bunch of raffle tickets for Jeff Chipper for the Tyrese Maxey jersey. Joe Casey, is this Adam Silver screwing us again with the refereeing crew? You know, Joe, I'll say this. Scott Foster's nickname is the Extender. If anything, how about we go reverse psychology? If anything, how about we go spin zone? If the NBA wants more money, more ad revenue, more ratings, and another game, which would be a spectacle, Game 7, Madison Square Garden, prime time, Saturday night, does Scott Foster live up to his name as the Extender, and does the whistle side the home team? The Philadelphia 76ers. Spin zone, I'm here for it. Keep the tickets, drink.
All right, we did say $20 make us drink. You know what? I'll start the day off with a shotgun. How about that?
How about this? Another $20 super chat, I will shotgun. Another 20, I'll shotgun. But it has to come before the game. Under 10 minutes to go on a countdown to kickoff and tip-off clock. Has to come in before tip. Chip's already going to shotgun. Get a couple, by the way, please. Chip's going to shotgun. I'll shotgun too, if we get another 20. And we did do this prior to the game for Game 5. And it was a little bit of a good luck charm. So we're going to have to run it back with the Here Come the 76ers song. We just have to do it because it worked out for Game 5. We're superstitious. Wearing the same jersey here for Game 6. We'll run it back. We'll do a No One Likes Us, We Don't Care, and we'll get the party going once Chip is back. Levi's the best. What a joke. Let's go Knicks. F the Knicks. Rare. Saying Big Shotty, if I donate 20, are you going to shotgun a tall boy, though? If you shotgun, or if you send in the 20, I'm shotgunning. We don't have a tall boy, but I'm going to shotgun a happy dad. Lion Fighter! A $20 super chat. LFX, LFX, LFX. If we get another $10 super chat, we'll get up to 50. That will tie our record for the most that we've gotten in a pregame show during this series. So we're 10 away from that number. In fact, we're at $40.98. A $10 super chat will set the record for the most that we've gotten during this series. LFX, Sixers in 7, get drinking. Joe Casey, F the Knicks, F the Knicks, F the Knicks, F the Knicks, F the Knicks. And you know what? Knicks fans are feeling nervous, and they felt nervous this entire series. They go up 1-0. They're celebrating like they won the NBA Finals. But why have they complained about Joel Embiid all series? Why have they made him a villain? Why do they now despise but respect Tyrese Maxey? Why do they complain about Nick Nurse's antics on the sideline and his press conferences? It's because Knicks fans are scared. That's why. That's why. And those are facts. All right. Pregame shotties, and then we'll sing the Sixers song. Oh, yeah. Got to. Come on. That's what I was saying. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for supporting the show. Go Sixers. Let's have a night.
Chug, 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 chug. Woo!
Pre-game shotties for the squad.
Let's get it going, baby.
$10 away from setting a record for our pregame show this series.
Oh, ho, ho.
And Chip about to take his down.
Let's go, baby. F the Knicks. F New York.
Go Philadelphia.
F Jalen Brunson. Come on. Win the damn ball game.
Win the damn game. Down the hatch for Chip. By the way, Indiana Pacers, 2:32 away from taking down the Bucks. Damian Lillard did play in this game. Both Indiana up 3-2. A win here will clinch the series, and the winner of Sixers-Knicks will play the Pacers. Favorable matchup for Philadelphia. I know the Pacers run a fast style that could cause problems for Joel Embiid, but they have playoff inexperience. Miles Turner has struggled against Embiid throughout his career, and that's a team that Philadelphia feels as though it could win, and it would be a matchup between the 6-seeded Pacers and the 7-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. But job not done. 2 more wins. Rare! Is this another one here? Rare with the $2 super chat. Julian setting the record. Most super chats in a pregame show this series. And Julian is a first-time super chatter. And Rare, by the way, love the show. F the Knicks and Jalen Brunson. You know, it's a good time. It's a good time to do this. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia. On the run, stand up and cheer. Number 1, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come.
Let's go.
Here they come. Here they come. The 76ers. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Who's pumped up?
Woo!
Damian D'Antonio. His 5th ever Super Chat. Damian. We're giving you some raffle tickets for the Tyrese Maxey jersey. Julian as well. 10 or more, you're on the board. Lion Fighter, get some Tyrese Maxey tickets with the 20 as well. We're up to $72 in Super Chats. If we get 100 before tip, I will shotgun again. 100 before tip, I'll shotgun again. Sixers, Knicks, getting underway here momentarily. About 2 minutes away from the start of this game from the Wells Fargo Center in South Philadelphia.
And it doesn't look like, it's going to be official here.
It's going to happen.
The Pacers are going to beat the Bucks. So the winner of Knicks Sixers will face the Indiana Pacers in the second round. What an opportunity that would be for the Sixers to make their first conference final since 2001. What an opportunity that would be. If you want the Sixers to force this Game 7 tonight, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Can we get to 50 likes right now? If you want to win, don't jinx it, baby. Let's go.
A lot of celebrities are there for this game tonight, and we're talking Philadelphia celebrities, not New York celebrities. Bradley Cooper, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, some of the celebrities that are already there. Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean in the house for Sixers Knicks. Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are at the game together. I'll send Chip this photo here. We could pop it up on the stream. So we've got Cooper DeJean and then Bradley Cooper. We know he's a big Eagles fan. Wearing a pretty sweet Julius Dr. J. Irving jacket with a girl dad hat. A lot of fans in the building as far as celebrity status goes. Here are the Eagles' first 2 picks. You got Mitchell in the Eagles gear. Looks like he hasn't had an opportunity to go home yet. He just got the gear from the facility. And then Cooper DeJean with him. See, they got this wrong, though. You know, if they were really, really on it, Quinion Mitchell would be throwing up the 1 and Cooper DeJean the 2 because Mitchell was the first-round pick and DeJean was the second-round pick. Now, they got it reversed, but could have been elite. And then Bradley Cooper here with Franklin. They should have never gotten rid of hip-hop, by the way. A bad franchise decision to get rid of hip-hop, the mascot, for Franklin. It doesn't make any sense. Nor did a rabbit, to be fair. Should have always been like Ben Franklin. 1776, but whatever.
Remember when they had that Ben Franklin logo for a very limited time?
Yes. On the court.
Yeah, the hooping Ben Franklin. They got rid of it. I don't know why.
That's like a part of their history. I'm not sure what they were thinking. Jake Elliott rocking an Iverson jersey.
Let's go. The vibes are there, man.
I'm sending this one to Chip as well.
The vibes are there.
You know what's hilarious is that Andrew Barry, who's the general manager of the Cleveland Browns, has a twin brother who works in the Eagles front office. And as we're about to show you, they look identical. I sent it to our Cleveland Browns host, Matthew Peterson here, and he thought it was Andrew Barry. So that is Andrew Barry's twin brother. It looks exactly like him. And then that is Jake Elliott right there, who just tied Justin Tucker for the highest average annual salary for a kicker in NFL history.
Tell me if I'm wrong here. I think he kind of looks like Kid Cudi a little bit.
He does kind of look like Kid Cudi. Side
Low-key.
profile for
Yeah,
sure.
Side profile looks like a little bit like Kid Cudi.
Yeah, similar hairline, facial hair. Nick Nurse, pregame. There are two teams that are fighting their guts out. I'm loving being in this series. I'm hoping that we can extend it. Let's get those 76s in the chat.
Come on, baby.
If you're pumped up for this game and you want the Sixers to beat the Knicks, get those 76s in the chat, man.
By the way, ringing the bell tonight, this pivotal game 6
Who
for
is
the
it?
Sixers, Alec Boehm and Brandon Marsh, baby.
That's pretty electric. Two players who have won a lot in this city.
Let's go. Alec Boehm rocking the Tyrese Maxey jersey. Brandon Marsh with that amazing beard.
Who
Rocking the Joel
tweeted that
Embiid.
one out?
John Clark.
John Clark, too. Oh, I see it, yeah. Maxey and Embiid. I'm sure that they both got standing ovations. Boehm, NL Player of the Week this past week. He is just cooking. And then Brandon Marsh has been awesome. First couple of weeks, he was really pacing the Philadelphia Phillies offense with the bats. Joe Casey, Brandon Marsh, a.k.a. Gritty. Yeah, he does kind of look like Gritty with the beard. Kyle Coughlin, what up, Kyle? They go at it on the diamond this week. Giants going to whoop some Phillies' ass, boss. Hey, we'll see, man. Phillies, most wins in Major League Baseball for the month of April. Yes. The Phillies finally had a good April. It's been a long time. This game about to get underway.
Let's go, baby. Keep the chat moving. Keep the chat going. Let's get those 76s going. We're moments away. Game scheduled to start at 9:05, so we're 2 minutes away from tip. If you're excited, if you're ready, hit that thumbs up, like the video, and spam those 76s.
Here we go. It's going to be electric.
Woo! Biggest game of the season. Lion Fighter with the $2 super chat. Will Glenn Rivers get fired? I don't think the Bucks fire him. I think they give him 1 full year. 1 full year. See what they can do. They had no Giannis in the playoffs. It's tough. It's tough. Julian R. Wilson, Raptor Slayer, Nah, Josh McBride, Kyle Coughlin, Maya's all in the chat right now. Let's go, baby. Says, what's up, Chase Sr.? What's up, Chip? What up, what up? Ernesto Ojeda in the chat. Rare in the chat, typing those 76s.
Sixers fans chanting right now at the Wells Fargo Center, F the Knicks, F the Knicks, F the Knicks. That's the type of energy that we need. Don't let those Knicks fans take over the building. Knicks lead the series 3-2. Philadelphia's won 2 of the last 3 games in this series. Looking to win back-to-back games in this series, of course, for the first time. Knicks have done that once, getting out to that 2-0 lead. Going to have Iron Eagle Grant Hill on the call. Iron Eagle, one of the best in the game. Philadelphia going to be wearing their blue jersey, same as Game 3. White lettering, red trim, stars down the side. The Knicks will be wearing their road whites. Blue and orange trim. Starting 5 for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris. For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Donte DiVincenzo, Isaiah Hartenstein, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby. Embiid, Hartenstein. At center court, the ball is up. And the Knicks will win the tip. New York will move left to right offensively here in this first half. Philadelphia, right to left. Jalen Brunson, who leads the NBA in dribbles, as evidenced by this series, starts off with the rock. Knicks nearly turned the basketball over. Ball tipped out of bounds by Kelly Oubre. Kyle Lowry with some good defense, and New York will inbound here. Brunson will be the inbounder far side. Crowd is loud. Chants of defense echoing throughout the Wells Fargo Center. Jalen Brunson, jumper, turnaround, good. Tough shot off the contest from Tobias Harris. Knicks draw first blood. Tyrese Maxey, the Game 5 hero, guarded by Donte DiVincenzo. To Joel Embiid, back to Maxey. Shot clock, sub 10. Maxey trying to create. He gets doubled into the lane, reverse layup off the mark. Oubre has it, and it's going to be a shot clock violation on the Sixers' first offensive possession. Knicks were expecting the two-man game from Maxey to Embiid and vice versa. Defended it well. Brunson off the screen from Hartenstein. Open three. Back iron. Can't get the roll. Tippin. No good. And it's going to be last touch by Philadelphia here. Thought it was out on New York, but Scott Foster with the call there. Knicks will inbound. Brunson gets it back to DiVincenzo. Quick trigger. Three. Buries it. So a quick release there from Donte DiVincenzo, 5-0 Knicks. Embiid up top, hands it off to Oubre. He's going to try his hand at a three, short iron, no good. And Anunoby rebound. Brunson, patient with the rock, slings it up top to DiVincenzo. Now to Hartenstein, push shot, drops. 7-0 Knicks spurt to start this game. Embiid has it near side. Face up on Hartenstein. Jumper, good. Sixers on the board. Needed it after that 7-0 Knicks run to start this game. 7-2, 2+ minutes in. Hartenstein to Brunson. Brunson to Anunoby off the screen. To the free throw line. Rises, fires, hits. Knicks on fire to start this game. 4 of 5 from the floor. Sixers 1 of 3. Maxey behind the back to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Sets the screen for him. Two-man game. Embiid throws it over the head of Tobias Harris toward the corner. Turnover Philadelphia. 17 consecutive series losses when trailing in a best-of-7 series for Philadelphia. Dubious territory right there. Hart dribbles it off his knee, gets it back to DiVincenzo, to Anunoby, back to Hart, down the Hartenstein, push shot again, right in the eye hole of Joel Embiid. What a start for the Knicks. 11-2, 3 minutes in. Maxey has it near side, trying to create. Good defense by DiVincenzo. Embiid to Harris, shot clock at 5. Harris comes off the screen into the mid-range area. Step back jumper. Rattles out. Embiid rebound. Lays it up. Second field goal of the game for Philadelphia. Second for Embiid. DiVincenzo off the screen. Another three. Down the hatch again. DiVincenzo has been ice cold this entire series. Obviously, had the game winner in game 2. A couple of threes for the Novograd, and the Knicks out to a 14-4 beginning. Usually it's been the Sixers who have come out firing here in the first quarter of this series. They've had leads in 4 of 5 games at the end of the first. Here, it's the Knicks who are cooking. You can cook with Prize Picks, best daily fantasy sports app in the game. Get a $100 deposit match, prizepicks.com/CLNS. It's daily fantasy sports made easy, where you pick 2 or more players. You choose more or less on their projected stats, and you can win up to 25 times your money. $100 deposit match, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Our selections here for Game 6. Nicolas Batum, more than 4.5 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey, more than 27 points. Isaiah Hartenstein, less than 17.5 points, rebounds, and dimes. And then Kelly Oubre, more than 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Win big money, withdraw your winnings, pick more, pick less, pick Prize Picks for your daily fantasy sports app. Thomas Bridges, a $5 super chat here. Winner of this series, Pollock says it's over tonight, will now play Indiana. Predictions, will it be New York or Philadelphia? I still think the Knicks win this series. I think it's really difficult to win 3 in a row when you're down 3-1. Knicks are a really good team, but I think whichever team does advance, they beat Indiana. And I think both teams match up very well. In fact, the Knicks match up better against Indiana than Philadelphia does. I think the Knicks will try to slow the game down, muddy it up. And I just think they have the better team compared to Indiana. Philadelphia is a better team, but what could give the Sixers issues, Pacers wanting to run, and that's not good for the health of Joel Embiid. And I think that could cause problems for him, because Embiid in this game, he has 4 points, but he's limping around already. If you want the Sixers to beat the Knicks, let's get the stream to 100 likes. 111 people watching live, 56 likes right now. More likes that we get, the more people who will find the stream, the more fun that we will have getting litty here on the show.
Gotta settle in here. Early Knicks run. You're at home now. You gotta settle in. Knicks are making shots. That's all right.
Yeah, they've come out guns a-blazing here, no fear. It's been the loudest that a Sixers crowd has been in the 3 games in this series, no question. Still a good amount of Knicks fans in the building. Easy trip. But you have to imagine, in this game of runs, Knicks are going to slow down at some point, right? Thomas Bridges, another deuce. Did Indiana get the benefit of injury like OKC against the Pels? I just didn't like the way that the Bucks were playing, even with Giannis and Dame. But you had to have liked their chances to beat the Pacers in the first round with Giannis and a healthy Dame, right? Talent would just win out alone. I thought OKC was going to win regardless. And when New Orleans didn't win that game 1, over. Or Jover, as Bill Pollock would say. Sixers will inbound, foul away from the ball. It's going to be on New York. Tobias Harris will not inbound from the other side. Goes to Embiid. Embiid up to Oubre. Sixers trying to free Maxey off ball. They do. Now he goes to Oubre, drive into the lane, blocked. Knicks going to push, led by Brunson, into the lane, back to Anunoby, stripped. Hartenstein, no good on the push shot. He gets the rebound. Now to Hart, out to DiVincenzo, whips it around to Brunson, three-pointer, short. And Brunson's fouled. Hartenstein with the great rebound there. And it all started with the block of Anunoby, by Anunoby, on Kelly Oubre. Now Brunson will shoot 3. Maxey called for the personal. And there's a stoppage in play. Are they going to review this for Maxey coming in the landing spot of Brunson? Now, Maxey stepped on the foot of Brunson. I think they're looking at if they're going to tee up Maxey for coming in the landing spot of Brunson, which Brunson's foot came down first. Maxey hasn't even gotten a shot off yet. New York's really tried to pester him after he single-handedly beat them in Game 5. We never get an explanation for what they went to review. Scott Foster-led crew. But we do know that Brunson's going to go to the line for 3 shots. Connects on the first. Knicks up by 11. Hits the second, gets the roll. Third free throw from Brunson here. 3 of 3 from the line. 17-4. Knicks out to the early commanding edge. Can Philadelphia come back? They've looked a little bit slow, indecisive. Knicks have been crisp and beat up top to Lowry. Lowry going to take a 3. Can't hit. Fight for the loose ball. Tip to Tobias Harris. He has it near side corner. Shot clock at 10. To Embiid. It's going to bank it in off the glass from 16 feet plus the foul. Isaiah Hartenstein whistled for the personal. What a shot from Embiid. Came off the backboard, hit the rim, hit the backboard again, hit the rim again, and then fell. So Embiid going to the line for the 3-point play, looking to make it a 10-point game. In this series, Embiid averaging nearly 32 points. Hits the free throw, 17-7. Much needed for Philadelphia. Embiid, 3 of 3 from the field. Hart. Guarded by Lowry, up top to Hartenstein, guarded by Embiid. Hand off to Brunson. Oubre stays with him despite the screen. He's going to take another 3, air ball. Sixers going to push now. Lowry to Oubre, can't corral the pass. He had a bunch of issues with that in Game 5, missed opportunity there. It was a heady play by Lowry because they got behind the Knicks defense, but Oubre couldn't catch it. It's got Butterfingers. Had Butterfingers on that horn play in Game 5, still came down with it, finished in traffic. Brunson, pestered by Oubre. Hits the shot, draws the foul, he's going to the line. He's really developed that James Harden type of game. Not just because they're lefties, but he gets crafty with how he gets to his spot, lulls defenders to sleep, and then does a good job of exaggerating contact. Brunson has 8 already, just over 5 minutes in. Knicks back up 13, 20-7. Maxey doubled, finds Embiid, nearly stolen away by Anunoby. Embiid one-on-one against Hartenstein, going to back him down. Double team comes over, Embiid dips in, gets fouled again. He's going to go to the line for 2. You can tell the Knicks' plan, do not let Tyrese Maxey beat us. Let everybody else beat us. Right now, Embiid's been solid, but clearly doesn't look right. I'm not sure where the contact there was from Hartenstein, but Embiid will take the 2. Here's the first. Swishes it in. 2 fouls on Hartenstein already. He's going to go to the bench. Of note, Precious Achiuwa, after I thought he played really well in Game 4, did not play in Game 5. Campaign going to come in, looking to give Philadelphia some energy. He spells Oubre. So an early substitution for Nick Nurse. Nick Batum also comes in. They're definitely trying to get some defense in there with Batum, who's now going to guard Brunson. And Batum's called for a foul. Brunson gets every call. That's the reality of it. Officials calling it tight too so far. I don't like it. It's Game 6. Brunson along the baseline. Switches on to Harris. Faces him up. Double team comes to Anunoby. Down low Hart to Robinson. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 4. DiVincenzo fires. Rattles out. Harris with the rebound. Sixers looking to trim it to a single-digit deficit right now. Maxey stolen away. Good hands by Robinson. Outlet to Anunoby. Layup blocked by Embiid. Foul called by Scott Foster.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Definitely had his left hand on his hip, but I don't know how Foster saw that from his angle. A great block by Embiid. Good hustle, but foul called. Anunoby misses the first. Missed free throws have been a underrated storyline so far in this series. They're doing brick it for chicken the whole game. So Sixers fans come to their feet, hoping for another Anunoby miss. And he sinks it. Campaign will inbound to Maxey. 21-9, Knicks up top. More than halfway gone this first quarter. Embiid gets Mitchell Robinson on the rip-through move. And we'll see if that's 2 shots or not. Will it be an inbound or will it be a side out of bounds? I think it's going to be a side out of bounds here. Payne to Embiid, to Maxey. Comes off the screen, back to Embiid. Out to Maxey. Errant pass, otherwise Maxey could have caught it and shot it. Maxey, reverse layup, defended well by the Knicks. They're all over him so far. DiVincenzo, long 3, hits it again. DiVincenzo's been on fire. 3rd 3 of the game. All of his points coming from deep. Maxey going to try his hand at a 3. Can't hit rim. Off the backboard. Clanked it. Hart to Anunoby. Downhill against Harris. Spins off him. Good defense by Harris. Brunson up top. Trying to rock Batum to sleep. Step back jumper short. Battle for the loose ball to the Knicks. DiVincenzo, floater, no good. Robinson, another rebound. Brunson now has it. Into the lane. Got it to go. Sixers getting beat on the second chance opportunities once again. Down by 17. Biggest lead in this series for New York. Embiid gonna back down Robinson. Step back jumper along the baseline. Halfway down, pops out. Hart will push. Wraps around to Anunoby. On the drive, layup, good. Nick Nurse timeout. Sixers down 19. 28-9. "28 points in this first quarter with 4 minutes left. Philadelphia getting big boyed, outplayed, out-hustled, out-executed in every way.
And it's been all Embiid. for the Sixers.
That's
Embiid
it.
has all 9.
Yeah. Maxey 0 of 3.
I mean, you're down 20 already. Man.
Yeah, 17 points, which is what the Knicks were up by before that last Anunoby bucket, was their largest lead of the series. So now up 19. Even larger lead. Walter Miller, if we don't play with way more intensity, there will be no Game 7. Let's go Sixers. Why should that even be said? And you make a point, right? Knicks have more intensity. Knicks are hustling. Knicks are crashing the glass. What is Philadelphia thinking? New York's just going to gift wrap you Game 6? You expect to just come and you're the home team, you're going to coast to a dub? What are you doing? Where's the effort? Where's the creativity from Nick Nurse? Where's the intensity? Where's the passion? Where's the hustle? It's a joke. 9 points in 8 minutes? And only 7 of those, 6 of those actually, are field goals. Not good. Joe Casey, well, hasn't Philly won every first quarter? Yes, they have. Maybe we're just switching it up.
Yeah, they want to be the team to come back this time. But you're down 20.
Yeah, down 19.
Like, what I don't like, too, is that in a similar fashion to Games 1, Game 2, and Game 4, is that they're getting out-rebounded already.
Yep.
The Knicks are grabbing plenty of offensive rebounds. The Sixers have, 4 turnovers already? It's ridiculous.
Rock the artist with the funny comment. I tweeted this out, what was it, last week? Yeah, it was after the Sixers lost Game 2 in crushing fashion. But Rock the artist says, is it football season yet? Sixers are the cowgirls of the NBA. They choke too much. I tweeted that out last week. And the point there, 2 iconic brands, championship histories, both really helped streamline the popularity of their sport. Sixers in the 80s, Cowboys in the 90s. Both have all-time legendary players who have played for their organizations, iconic brands, great fan bases who are passionate. But every year is the same story, and they both always choke. Competitive, good regular seasons. In the playoffs, maybe they'll win a series or a game. After that, cooked. Maxey guarded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo has played stellar defense on Maxey. Comes off the screen, into the lane. Layup, good! Maxey knifing through that Knicks defense for the 2. He's on the board. What'd you say? Embiid to the locker room. So Paul Reed in the game. Brunson guarded by Maxey. Gonna take him. Out to DiVincenzo. Whips it to Hart. Pump fake. Into the lane. Back out to Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Push shot. Back iron. Paul Reed has the ball ripped away by Josh Hart, who then throws it off the foot of Maxey. They're just fighting for the ball more than Philadelphia. Six offensive rebounds already to the Sixers 3. Hart. Cross court to Anunoby. Fakes right, goes left, step back jumper, pure again. Back to a 19-point game. Maxey comes off the Reed screen. Back out to Reed. Nearly fumbled it. Got it back. Looking for a DHO to somebody. That's been the Sixers' entire offense. Maxey deep 3, short iron. Hart, long rebound. DiVincenzo 3. Airballed it. Anunoby rebound. This is a fucking joke. Hart up top, guarded by Payne, back to Brunson, to Hart, three-pointer, good. Knicks are on fire. Sixers down 22, first quarter. 13-2 Knicks run. Maxey bounces it to Oubre in the corner. Batum, pump fake, three. Good. Jeez, did the Sixers need that. 33-14, under 2 to go in the opening quarter. Brunson drives, shot blocked. Paul Reed, Mitchell Robinson rebound. Anunoby, three. Batum, ball nearly ripped away by Hart. And he's barking at the official, pointed at him. He wanted it to be a tie-up. Can the Sixers end the first quarter strong here? Batum will go to the line in the bonus. Hits the first. Embiid coming out of the locker room here. Hopefully he just needed to adjust the knee brace or something. Now, Maxey in the first quarter of this series has not really played that well. He's come alive after that. Hopefully the same story here. 33-16 Knicks. Brunson guarded by Maxey. Maxey has one foul. Lofts it to Hart. To DiVincenzo, to Brunson, back to DiVincenzo, pumps, drives, good drive, blocked by Batum. Mitchell Robinson gets it out to Brunson, sidestep three, no good. Sixers get the rebound there. Oubre to Maxey, Maxey pumps, he'll drive into the corner, campaign three, no good. Campaign rips it away from Hart. He takes the three. Bang! Finally, the Sixers showing something. 33-19. 8-0 Sixers run in a minute. Campaign bringing some energy. Sixers down 14. Brunson nearly stolen, but Paul Reed going to be called for the personal. Campaign has so much swag, dude. He is just such a Sixer. Brunson goes to the line for two. They have really officiated this game tightly. Brunson misses the first. Big miss. Sixers down 14. Brunson trying to make it 15 here. Brunson misses again. Brick it for chicken. Campaign with the rebound. Out to Batum. Three-pointer. Good! Batum with the triple. 14-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hart comes back, drains the three. What an answer for the Knicks. Game clock 29, shot clock 20. Campaign has it up top. Sixers down 14. Reed comes up to set the screen for Payne. Comes off it into the lane. No good on the floater. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. So they're not sure if it's a shot clock violation or not. I think it's going to go the Sixers' way as far as the break. 14.3 seconds left. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Sixers will inbound here. So Sixers got lucky. I don't think that hit the 10. Batum throws it away. Anunoby picks it up. Oubre blocks him at the rim. What a defensive play by Oubre. Awful pass from Batum to Reed, but then Oubre on the hustle play blocks Anunoby at the rim. Sixers will get the ball here. 11 seconds left. Shot clock unplugged, of course. Down 14. Embiid back in the game. Buddy Hield comes in the game. It's been a while since we've seen him. Oubre will check out, so Sixers go heavy offense here. Batum inbounds. Campaign will bring it up. First quarter winding down. Payne into the lane. Elbow jumper. Short. Embiid with the rebound. Blocked. Sixers will get it back with about a second and a half left. DiVincenzo was the one who blocked Embiid. .5 left on the clock here. Sixers will inbound along their own baseline. And Batum will inbound. Maxey sits. So Lowry, Hield, Oubre, Batum, Embiid. They're going to try to free Buddy. Batum to Embiid from the corner at the horn. Overshoots the rim. Didn't really like the personnel there. It was hairy. The Sixers ended that first quarter playing solid basketball. At least able to rebound from what was an uninspiring start to this game, as the Knicks came out firing in that first quarter. New York, 46% from the field, 5 of 10 from 3. The Sixers, 33% from the field and from beyond the arc. The Knicks' largest lead was 22. So the Sixers trimmed that to 14. That's the good news.
Still a lot of ground to make up.
A lot of ground to make up. Campaign, big three. Batum, big three. Of course, Brunson got a foul call right after that. Missed both. Ball don't lie. Officials really calling this game tight. Not
Very
letting a
tight.
lot of physicality fly at all.
You got to get this. You're down 14. Realistically, you got to get it within 5 by halftime. Get it within 5. First, get it to single digits, then get it down to 5. We'll see what personnel they come out with here to start the second quarter. They had Buddy Hield in to end that quarter. We'll see if they leave him in there. I doubt it.
I doubt it. I think that's the only time he gets. Because when the Knicks are shooting 50%, he's not going to help you defensively at all.
No, I like what Payne's giving you. I think you got to keep a Batum in there. You have Embiid back in.
Yeah, awful first quarter. All
Awful.
things considered.
Awful. If you want the Sixers, turn this game around. Hit that thumbs up. Can we get to 100 likes if you want the Sixers to win? Don't jinx it, baby. Don't jinx it for Philly, man. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Like Walter Miller's saying, man. Like Walter Miller's saying. Rob, Brunson is a flopper. The role players have to make buckets. At least you got something from Batum, from Payne. Haven't really seen Tobias yet. The Knicks are just shooting lights out, and you would hope that doesn't just continue. I imagine they're not going to go the whole game shooting 50% from 3, but if they do, then they do, and that's what it is.
Yeah, not sure why Embiid went to the locker room either. That happened in that weird first quarter as well.
Yeah, haven't seen anything about that.
Brunson was terrific again. Ever since those bad first 2 games of this series, he is just absolutely cooked. All right. Buddy Hield does stay in the game. Nick Nurse trying to get some offense going. Payne nearly walked with it. And the Knicks almost steal it away. Hart going to be called for the foul. They're going to say that he grabbed the arm of Batum, but it was a bad entry to begin with from Payne, who nearly walked with it anyway. So Sixers will inbound. Payne shoots it up top to Hield, to Oubre, bounce to Embiid, face up on Robinson, out to Hield. He dropped it. Jesus. And then Hield gives it away. DiVincenzo into the lane to McBride. They back it out. They leave him open. Tipped in. No good. Robinson gets it again. Out to McBride again. Can't hit the 3. Get Buddy Hield off the court. He's not ready to play. Buddy Hield is not ready to play. Sixers 6 turnovers. Knicks with 1. Payne out to Embiid. Whips it to Batum. Another 3. Almost airballed it. Nicked the rim barely. Bad start to the first quarter, or second quarter. Anunoby catches, drives, blocked by Embiid off the glass. Buddy, outlet to Batum. Batum back to Buddy. To Batum, Campaign, 3 from the wing. No good. Tip to Oubre. He claimed that he got fouled. Whistle silent. Now we're going to let physicality fly. Sixers with a couple of good looks, missed opportunities. Still down 14. Can't take advantage, though. Anunoby out to Hart. Hart guarded by Hield. Shot clock at 3. Hart, 3. He almost airballed. Knicks have cooled off from the field, but the Sixers have to capitalize here. Oubre comes off the screen. Into the lane. Runner, back iron, gets his own miss. Rises again. Off his own, misses. Nicolas Batum, who tips it in. My goodness, helter skelter, let's go. Sixers trim the deficit to 12. What a weird game. Get Buddy Hield off the floor. Can't catch it, can't dribble, can't defend, scared to shoot. Get him off the floor. Prize Picks is never off my floor. They're always on my floor and on my phone. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Pick 2 or more players, choose more or less on their projected stats. $100 deposit match, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Easy and exciting daily fantasy. Our selections, Nicolas Batum, more than 4.5 boards. Tyrese Maxey needs to get going, more than 27 points. Isaiah Hartenstein, less than 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's already got 2 fouls. And then Kelly Oubre, more than 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Win big money. Withdraw your winnings. Pick more, pick less. Pick Prize Picks. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Air fried water, to be frank, every game has been a weird game. This is true. And because of that, it's been exciting. Right now, though, it's controlled chaos to a certain degree where there's not a lot of synergy for both teams. The Knicks start off the game, they're hitting everything. They're looking good, decisive, quick decisions. Since then, they're chucking a lot of threes. And then the Sixers offensively, they're not sure what they want to do. Here's our Super Chat menu, by the way. We're $19 away from $100 in Super Chats. We were able to get to 100 during the play-in game against the Heat. Can we get there tonight? All Super Chats going to shout out $10. You get a raffle ticket to win a Tyrese Maxey jersey. Whenever the season ends, whether it be tonight or Saturday for Game 7, you have to be here to claim that jersey. $20, 5 raffle tickets for that Tyrese Maxey jersey. You send in a 50, we drink. Sixers bench has 8 points. Embiid is 3 of 6 from the floor. Rest of the team, 4 of 15. Now the bench actually has 13 points. Updated tweet. So this bench has come to play. Embiid's come to play. But really, the bench has been Campaign and Batum.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to need Maxey to get going. And one of Tobias or Kelly Oubre. One of them has to get something going here. Because the Knicks are just straight up taking Tyrese Maxey out of this game.
That's what DQN said. They're swarming him. They're not letting Maxey beat them.
I think the Sixers have started to settle in a little bit, at least defensively, but offensively, they got to figure something out. I guess I get Nick Nurse leaving Buddy Hield for a few minutes.
He stinks.
Seeing if he can get something going, but, I mean, he had a wide open 3, couldn't catch the ball. It's just probably not the spot to insert him with him being out, and he's still on the floor.
Just don't get it. He hasn't played the last 2 games. What are we doing? Brunson guarded by Oubre off the inbound. Slings it to DiVincenzo. Good defense by Oubre, but DiVincenzo beats him off the dribble. Back out to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Hand off to Brunson. Guarded by Payne. Into the lane. Blocked by Payne. Oh, my God. You have got to be kidding me. Oubre on the reach because that was a great defensive play by Payne. And what is Oubre doing? He has made so many head-scratching mistakes and decisions in this series. I don't get it. Brunson puts the Knicks back up by 13. Cutting into this deficit has been there for the taking. Sixers trail by as many as 22. They got it down to 12. Knicks have been asking Philadelphia to come back. And now the 2 Brunson free throws, putting the Knicks back up by 14. Maxey's still on the floor. Payne comes off the screen. Good defense by McBride. Up top to Hield. Takes the 3. Good! Buddy Hield finally did something. Quick trigger triple. Down to 11. No field goals the last 3+ minutes for New York. Can DiVincenzo end that? He does. His 4-3 of the game. 41-27. He's 4 of 5 from distance. Oubre to Payne to Embiid. Backs down Robinson. Out to Hield. Another 3. Got it again! Hello, buddy! Back-to-back 3s for Hield. Oklahoma, buddy, is here. 41-30. That'll get the fans on their feet. Hart to Brunson. Out to DiVincenzo. One-handed pass. McBride, a 3. Good rotation. He missed. Had an open look. Sixers looking to trim it to single digits. Payne 3! Off the short rim. Had a good look. DiVincenzo near side. Spins off Hield. Drives on Embiid. Reverse lay. No good. Tip in. No good. Payne now has it on the long rebound. He wants to push. Hield almost lost it. He did. Then it's tipped to Oubre, who dunks it down on the loose ball. Sixers down by 9. Trailed by as many as 22. Chance of defense in South Philly. Brunson, ball poked away. Stolen by Payne. And they're going to call a foul. Is Nick Nurse going to challenge? That is just a great defensive play. Campaign leaves to a standing ovation. Great job by Brunson to flop right there and flail as though he got shot by a 12 gauge when Payne actually did a good job of sticking his mitt in there to discharge the football or the basketball. I'm thinking football though because Brunson acted as though he got hit by Brian Dawkins. Missed the jumper. Ball don't lie. Embiid, outlet to Harris. He wants to run. Into the lane. Passes up the layup. Goes soft against Brunson. Why? Embiid. Gonna draw the blocking foul on Robinson. What a crazy game so far. Moho Mojo. What's good? Hello, 76ers now. Let's get it. What's good, Mojo Moho? I remember you from last year. You were a dog as a super chatter. If you send another 5, we'll get you a Tyrese Maxey raffle ticket to win his jersey at the end of the series. Embiid with the first free throw. Sixers have trimmed that 22-point deficit to 8. Embiid with 10, 3 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the line, 4 boards. I know, right? Embiid, 2 of 2 from the stripe. 7-point game. 41-34. The Sixers are alive. Damian, $10 super chat. That gets us to 96. Brunson into the lane. Good defense there by Maxey to Anunoby. He pumps, puts his shoulder into Harris. Can't draw the foul to Hartenstein. Back to Anunoby to Hartenstein. End of the shot clock. Throws it up. Embiid rebound. Sixers will run. Maxey takes the give from Embiid. Has it far side. Cross court to Harris. Down low to Embiid. Embiid dips his shoulder in. Baby hook. It goes. It's a 5-point game. Knicks 1 of 11 from the field this quarter. Sixers 5 of 10. New York timeout. Let's fucking go! Job's not finished. Job's not finished. Down by 22. Trimming it to 5. Let's go! Couple of super chats to get to. Mojo, done. Give him a raffle ticket. Damian D'Antonio, again. Another raffle ticket for the Maxey jersey. Got to be here at the end of the game to claim it.
Let's go, baby. Spam those 76ers. They're back in this game.
Clive Johnson, let's effing go. Joe Casey, I told you we flipped the script. JB Warnock, fight Philly, fight. Lucian, what up, brother? Type in those 76s. Kenny Flo is back, Chip. It ain't nothing but work.
Ain't nothing but that work, Kenny Flo. Let's go. Come on.
Walter Miller, I never gave up. Ring that bell. Pedal to the metal. Job ain't finished. Keep it going. Lisa Chipper typing that 76.
Get him going. Get him going.
You know what's a great sign for Philadelphia here, ladies and gentlemen? Is that the Sixers have done this with Tyrese Maxey being irrelevant in this basketball game. He has scored. He had that one layup that was a difficult finish.
Right.
But they have swarmed Maxey. He's 1 of 5, 2 points. Sixers have one starter in plus figures. It's Kelly Oubre. Their entire bench is in plus figures. Batum has 10, plus 2. Reed, a plus 5. Campaign, a plus 2. Buddy Hield, a plus 9. Knicks sticking with their 7-man rotation. Sixers are 9 deep. So they should be able to have the rest edge here as Tom Thibodeau continues to not try out Alec Burks, whereas Nick Nurse went back to Buddy Hield. 2 trifectas got this crowd jumping. Hasn't gone to Precious Achiuwa when I thought he played well in that fourth quarter of Game 4 during that comeback bid for New York.
Joe Casey, if you want to get the raffle ticket, just do the $9.99 is the 10.
Yeah, $9.99 is the 10.
Yeah, don't worry about.
We're not going to hit you with the penny, man.
Let's go, baby. R. Wilson, DQN, Walter Miller, Clive Johnson, Julian.
Air Fried Water said, well, Alec Burks wasn't playing games before the playoffs hit. But here's the thing. You're now down Julius Randle. You're down Bogdanovich. You need offense from somewhere. Alec Burks, if he can do one thing, that's offense, right? I mean, Buddy Hield was terrible for the Sixers down the stretch. Nick Nurse puts him in the game. He's still in the game. DiVincenzo up top, guarded by Maxey. Shot clock at 10. DiVincenzo's been awesome. Comes off the screen. Drives on Embiid. Wraparound pass to Achiuwa. Shot clock at 3. Anunoby, sweeping hook. Isaiah Hartenstein with the rebound. Knicks work it around. And then Maxey tips the ball out of bounds. Hartenstein's been excellent on the glass for New York. A lot of second chance opportunities once again in this game, and that can carve you up throughout the duration of a 48-minute ball game. It's been extremely active. 13 offensive rebounds for New York, 8 for Philadelphia. Brunson, in and out dribble, crossover, pull up, back iron, off the mark. Maxey skies for the rebound. Had to climb the ladder for that one. Can Maxey get going? That'll cause the place to explode. Maxey entry to Embiid. Double comes over. Cross-court pass. Hield. Another 3! Oh, he nearly hit it. Embiid with the rebound. He gets fouled by Deuce McBride. He's going back to the line. Joe Casey. F. Shake Milton. Another player on that Knicks bench. No, he's on the team. I saw him celebrating the other day, yeah. Joe Casey will give you a raffle, bro. Embiid deposits the first free throw. 181 people watching live. We should be able to get to 100 likes ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video if you want the Sixers to win. And if you're enjoying this comeback and you're rocking with us for this stream and enjoying it. Mojo! Another raffle! Embiid sinks the second. Sixers down by 3. Embarking on this comeback. Hart brings it up. The Knicks started with 36 points, 13 of 28. Since then, 5 points, 1 of 13 shooting. DiVincenzo from the corner. Off the mark, Embiid. Skies over Hartenstein. Here come the Sixers. Maxey into the lane. Stolen away. Brunson has it. 2-on-1 for New York. Hart into the lane. Misses the layup. Lost the ball. Knicks still have it. Helter Skelter. Anunoby. He walked. Takes the 3. Can't hit. Hartenstein another rebound. And he banks it in. That's a walk. 5-point game. 43-38. 15 offensive rebounds. 15 second chance points for the Knicks. They double Embiid. Whips it to Harris. Splits 2 defenders in the corner. Hield for 3. Good! Buddy Hield. Cold off the bench. 3 threes. 22 bench points for Philadelphia. None for the Knicks. 2-point game. Hartenstein nearly threw it out of bounds. Anunoby fetches it. DiVincenzo into the lane. Hartenstein. Another lay-in. Crowd silencer, 45-41. Hartenstein has 8 and 5. Maxey to Embiid. Faces up on Hartenstein. Euro into the lane, lays it in, and they're going to get him for the offensive foul. So it goes the other way. That's 2 on Embiid. He sits now. 4:02 remaining in the half. Big non-Embiid minutes here. Embiid has 15 and 7. I like how they're strategically going about this, though, giving Embiid some rest. Brunson step back along the baseline, buries it. Nothing but nylon. Knicks back up by 6. 47-41. Harris has done nothing yet. Maxey behind his back, and he's going to get fouled. Non-shooting foul, but Maxey did get clipped in the head. Maxey will inbound to heel, pumps, takes another 3. Back iron, heat check. Battle for the loose ball. Reed will tie up Hartenstein and will jump it up. That's the energy that the Sixers need on the glass. Scratch and claw. This is your Game 7. Bench has been tremendous for Philadelphia. 22 bench points for Philadelphia. None for New York. 11 this quarter. None. Goose egg for the Knicks. Paul Reed, Hartenstein. They'll jump it up. Right at the Sixers free throw line. And Hartenstein tips it out of bounds. Sixers basketball. 7 likes away from 100. Let's get 200 people in this live stream here. Support the show. Like the video. You can do it for free because the stream is free, and we appreciate you very much for doing that. Embiid, 15 points in 16 minutes. He checks back in. Inbound goes to him. Faces up Hartenstein. Now he'll back him down to Harris, to Hield. Another 3. Bang! Buddy Hield coming alive for a 6 from downtown. That one from Center City. 14 bench points this quarter for the Sixers. 3-point game. Hartenstein to Brunson. Nearly lost it. Corralled it. Hartenstein from the free throw line. Rims out. And Hart's out of bounds on the rebound attempt. A 3 can tie it. Great pass by Embiid to Harris, who then, quick on the hockey assist, found Hield. Maxey once again to Embiid. 1-on-1. Backs him down into the lane. Gets him to go at the pump and lays it on the left side. It's a 1-point game. In case you're just joining us, Sixers were down by 22. They've trimmed it to 1. Knicks give it away. Sixers basketball. Wells Fargo Center is lit. Sixers can take the lead with the 2. Embiid faces up on Hartenstein. He's feeling himself. Now he tries to back him down along the baseline. Double doesn't come over. Fade away. Too strong. DiVincenzo skies for the board. 2 minutes to go in the half. Brunson to Hartenstein. He walked. Yes, they're going to call it. Sixers force another turnover. And again, Philadelphia's doing this without Maxey coming alive. The second half has usually been when Maxey starts to find his groove. Harris will inbound it. 152 and ticking. Maxey picked up immediately by DiVincenzo. Waits for the healed screen. Gets another screen. Maxey tried to go to Hield. He couldn't. In the corner. Oubre, three! Nothing but nylon! Sixers take the lead! 49-47. First lead tonight. Brunson, guarded by Oubre, fights through the screen, shakes him with the crossover, step back jumper. What an answer. We're tied. 49-49. Brunson playing like a top 5 player in the NBA right now. Embiid looking for the dribble handoff. Cross court to Hield. Gets Hart in the air. He'll lay it up. Foul called. Was going to say he got walloped by OG Anunoby, who came over on the help. Oh my goodness. Got hit by a linebacker there. Hield will go to the line. Hits the first free throw. Sixers back up by 1. Two of 2 from the stripe. 51-49. Sixers back on top. They've outscored the Knicks 29-13. Make it 32-13 in the second quarter. Brunson open 3 from straight away. Somehow doesn't go. Oubre and Embiid went up for the rebound. It goes to Oubre. Embiid in the corner to Harris. Out to Embiid. And he gives it away. Oubre looked away from him. Another turnover for the Sixers. Anunoby fast break points. He missed the dunk. He missed the dunk. Shot clock 19. Game clock 22. 3-second difference. Sixers going to hold and milk it. Maxey up top, guarded by Hart. Slings it to Hield. In the corner. 3. Bang! But he does it again. He's in fuego. Here come the Knicks. Hart to Hartenstein. Dunks it down. 2 seconds left. 3-point Sixers lead. Maxey to Embiid. 3-quarter court heave. Off the backboard at the buzzer. Hart limping. Knicks as a team limping in that second quarter. What a comeback for the Sixers. And what a shot by Hield. He pump faked to get some real estate from DiVincenzo. Dribbled left. Faded away in the corner away from the shooting arm. Bucket for Buddy. 54-51. Mojo, another 10. The Sixers are alive. Buddy Buckets, type those 17s in the chat. The Sixers do not come back without Buddy Hield.
Wow.
This is the Buddy that we traded for. Lucian, exactly. JB Warnock, I see ya. Air fried water. I'm sure the 76ers make you question your sanity like the Knicks make me question mine. Yes, brother. We can relate in that regard. There's no doubt about it. MJ James, come on, he'll be the story of the game. That's why you got to type those 17s in the chat. What a half for Hield. What great minutes they got there. And Philadelphia with a tremendous response there in that second quarter. Trailing by as many as 22 in the opening frame. Knicks outscored Philadelphia 36-22 going into the second. And then Philadelphia reverses that in even better fashion. 32-15. Sixers with the spurt in that second quarter. And somehow they take a 3-point lead into the recess. Walter Miller, now I'm going to need to start drinking. I feel ya. If we get to 200 in Super Chats, I'll shotgun again. We're at 132 right now.
And we got a halftime Super Chat special, a discounted menu during halftime.
Halftime Super Chat menu. We're up to 132 in supers. All supers get a shout out. $5 a raffle ticket. 10 gets you 5 raffle tickets. What are the raffle tickets for? A Tyrese Maxey jersey. And I think he's going to come alive in the second half. I really do. You can't rely on the bench all game. They've carried you up to this point. The reason why you came back, in addition to Embiid, $20 he can make you drink. But how about this? Tobias Harris, no points in the first half. Kyle Lowry, another starter, no points in the first half. It's been Embiid with 17 and Hield with 17, combining for 34 of the Sixers' 54 points. Elsewhere, the scoring coming from Maxey's 2, Oubre's 5, Batum's 10, and Campaign stuck at 3. But this man right here, Buddy Hield, benched the last 2 games, played in garbage time in Game 3, goes 5 of 7 from 3 in that first half. And credit to him. Tyrese Maxey said after Game 5 in the heroics that he pulled off, logo triple and 1 triple, great overtime period for the Mad Max, that he was very frustrated and disappointed in himself. During the course of that game, Buddy Hield went up to him and said, dude, you know who you are. You're good. It's all good. And Maxey said, I really appreciated that. It got me going again. And just keep in mind, Buddy Hield was benched in this series. Unplayable. We were saying bench him earlier in this game because he couldn't catch the ball. He couldn't dribble the ball. He was giving it away. Nick Nurse exercising patience. And he did that before a timeout. Nurse had an opportunity to sit him during that timeout. Sticks with Hield, changed the game. That's why I'm talking into this thing. And Nick Nurse is in the locker room talking with the Sixers right now.
Mojo with another 10. And during halftime, that'll get him 5 more tickets into the Tyrese Maxey jersey raffle. And then Julian with the 5, sending in the little super sticker there. That'll get you a ticket into the raffle.
Appreciate that.
Let's go.
Got to be here at the end of the series. Hopefully it's not tonight. Hopefully we're celebrating a win tonight and on Saturday. But at the end of the series, right after the game, we will announce the winner for the jersey.
Hey, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I have this unopened Happy Dad. Every super chat that comes in while I'm gone, I got a drink. If we get to 200, we're about 54 away.
Yep.
If we get to 200 before halftime, I'll shotgun. Let's do it, baby.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
You want to get me one? Yeah, just grab a couple. We'll stash them in here if we don't drink them. Pat Woolard, go 76ers. Clyde Johnson, that's my bad for not believing in Buddy. Nobody was believing in Buddy, man. Nick Nurse wasn't believing in Buddy. That's why he sat him. But he puts Buddy Hield in the game because the Sixers were down by 22. The Knicks are hounding Maxey, forcing everybody else to beat them. Only Embiid was doing anything, and Embiid in that first half. Very good first 2 quarters. 17 points, 5 of 10 shooting. But Nick Nurse needed some offense. He needed to ignite this team. Somebody needed to catch fire to come back, and the Sixers able to do that on the heels of the 3-point shot. Batum with 2 threes, Hield with 5, and then Campaign added 1. Massive coaching decision by Nick Nurse to not just go with Hield after he got benched the last 2 games. Didn't see the floor at all. But then to stick with him after a rocky start from Hield. Embiid with a couple of good passes too. And they're running the offense through him at the top of the key with the DHOs. And they're either going to toss it into Embiid on the face up or the back down. And once the double comes, he's done a much better job here in Game 6 compared to Game 5 when he had those 9 turnovers of passing and creating an opportunity for his teammates to put the ball in the hoop. Good pass by Harris, too, on the corner three for Buddy Hield. But Embiid is seeing the floor well here. They're showing some of the sets that the Sixers are running. And not only has he been able to do a good job of passing out of those sets with the Sixers spreading the floor, but Embiid has been assertive backing down either Hartenstein or Robinson to create scoring opportunities for himself. Mojo! Another 10. We'll pop that up once Chip gets back, and here he is. We're up to 156. Shotguns if we get to 200 or for a Sixers win.
Let's go, Mojo. That's 5 more tickets to the Tyrese Maxey jersey raffle, which hopefully we're not giving away till Saturday. Giving that away when the series is over. Mojo. Cracking my drink. Cheers. Here's to a big second half, boys. Let's do it. Raptor Slayer. I don't even know what happened. We were down 28-9 when I left. Now it's 51-54. Hey, you missed Buddy Hield. That's what you missed. You missed Buddy Hield. 17.
Buddy Hield hitting 5 threes in the first half.
Insane.
Mojo. It's a clean profile picture too, man. What kind of bird is that? Mean bird. Sixers playing mean in that second quarter. And look, you know, it was too early to write off Philadelphia when they're down 22 so early. You felt as though the Sixers were going to make a push. I mean, at least you're hoping they're going to be able to make a push. And they answer in a big way. And that's why Chip and I all year, we've been excited about this team when Embiid is in the lineup. Because you finally have an elite coach. You have a two-man game that you can work down the stretch between Maxey and Embiid. You have a coach that is putting your players in a position to succeed. You're feeling as though this could be the team that could get over the top. But that's why the Game 2 loss was so disheartening. And the Game 4 loss was so disheartening. But then Maxey saves the season. Game 5, now anything can happen. And now you win this series, you find a way. You're playing against the Indiana Pacers second round.
Grade the Sixers so far. After that first quarter, I would have said an F.
Yes, it was an F and then an A.
And then an A, so maybe a B? Although 55% A. I'm giving Buddy Hield an A+++. 50% A. Only 12 votes. Go vote in that poll right now in the chat. And let me know what you voted as well. A, B, C, D, or F for the Sixers in this first half. Let's get this chat popping again. 168 people in here. Surpassed 100 likes. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Cullen's in the chat. What's up, Cullen? Says 2 points for Maxey and still winning. That's an A.
But Cullen! Yeah, that's what I was saying a few minutes ago, is that Philadelphia's able to come back from 22, and now they're up by 3 going into the locker room for recess, and that's coming with Maxey having 2 points in this game. and why you'd like to feel good is that the Knicks' defensive strategy against Maxey has been awesome. They've sent double teams his way. They haven't allowed him to get downhill. They've done a great job defending him, hounding him with double teams. He has 2 points in this game, 1 of 6, not a clean look all night. Yet you're still up by 3. And in this series, he's really come alive in the second half of games. Oh! Mojo! 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 A $50 super chat. All right. I said if we got to 200, I was shotgunning. This one's for Mojo. This one's for a Sixers win. Come on. Job ain't done yet. Finish the job and win the damn game. Ain't nothing but work. Mojo, thanks, brother.
That'll get you a bunch of tickets as well in the jersey raffle. Mojo says, I want that jersey. He saw Julian Sam winning that jersey, Mojo. He said, hold my beer.
Mojo.
For hitting 200. Everyone type Mojo in the chat. Let's go.
See, Mojo last year in the series against the Celtics was just an animal. He was a super chat animal. And he's back. It's good to see you again. Can't tell you how much we appreciate you.
Hey, Damian, all you need is a chance. All you need is a chance to get the jersey. You know, it's never guaranteed. All you need is one entry. We spin a wheel.
It's all decided by a spinning wheel.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've had people on some of our other shows who have sent in a lot, and they haven't won. Sometimes they do because more super chats, more chances, more entries. But it's a raffle, man. We raffle it away.
Woo!
And on those raffles, sometimes you get lucky.
Ugh.
Mojo, can you send me an email, by the way? Send me an email. chase@chatsports.com. Just shoot me an email right now. We're going to pop that up at the bottom of your screen. chase@chatsports.com. Just send me an email right now. We'll pop it up here in a second. Because I do want to reach out and say thank you. The one-time Chipper and I are on the same team, Pennsbury Falcons. Joe Casey said, fireball shots for me. Julian saying, chug, chug, chug. Mojo, there's the email. chase@chatsports.com. Reach out to me right now. Just say, yo, what's up? Therefore, I got your email address. JB Warnock. Mad Maxey rules the third. That's what I'm looking forward to. At least that's what I'm hopeful for. Is that Maxey comes out, guns a-blazing in that third. It's really just not sustainable to have your bench carry you. And if it does, that's a mirage. And that's a once-in-a-series type of thing. You need your dogs and your horses to shoulder the load. Sotero Gomez, Chase Sr. What's up, Sotero? Walter Miller. Mojo and I are one of the real ones. You're two of the real ones for sure. Both of you were with us throughout the playoffs last year, back again. Certainly appreciative of all the support from everybody. Yeah, great wheel. A great wheel. Knicks were up 33-11 if you're just joining us. Sixers now up 54-51. Philadelphia Moving offensively here in this third quarter and fourth quarter, left to right. Oubre out to Lowry. Open Embiid. 3. Bang! Gets it again! Joel Embiid with the triple. 57-51. Embiid with 20 on 6 of 11 shooting. 8 rebounds. Brunson will drive. Draws the foul on Oubre. Hooping the harm. Going to go to the line. He literally gets every call. Joe Casey, $10 super chat. Let's go, Maxey. F. Brunson. F. Brunson, but game respects game, man. Brunson misses the free throw. That's his third miss from the line. 57-53. Sixers hold by 4. Brunson has 18. Lowry, far side, up top to Maxey. Sets the screen for Maxey. Switches on to Brunson, up top to Embiid. Embiid, another 3. Oh my goodness! Joel Embiid cans the 3 on the step back. 60-53. Brunson far side. Against Harris, into the lane. Short on the floater. Embiid tried to hit, I think, who was that? Oubre on the outlet. Anunoby steals it. Hart into the lane. Layup. Gets it to roll in. Tough finish there for Hart. 60-55 Philadelphia. Harris far side, guarded by Brunson, has the size advantage here. Double team comes over, bounces it to Embiid from the elbow. Short iron. Misfires. Knicks up the tempo here. Hart slows it up. Slowest offensive pace in the NBA do the Knicks have. Hartenstein puts a shoulder into Embiid. Good recovery there on the defensive side. Goes up with it. No good. Maxey scoops up the loose change. Oubre into the lane with the left. Off the back iron and through. Sixers up by 7. 62-55. Hartenstein, hand off to Brunson. Brunson fakes left, goes right for 3. Good. 62-58. Just got a slither of daylight there and was able to put the 3 down the hatch. Embiid, stripped by Hartenstein, whistle silent. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Hart, transition opportunity, tough layup and the foul. Foul going to be called on Kyle Lowry. Hart going to try to pull the Knicks within 1. 10 points, 5 dimes. Always active on the glass offensively and defensively. Hits that free throw, 62-61. So a Brunson 3 and then a Hart bucket and the harm brings us to a 1-point game. Sixers 7-point lead. Trimmed to 1 just like that. Maxey still swarmed. He's double teamed. To Embiid. Embiid, Euro into the lane, up with the floater, no good. Tries to tip it in, can't get it to go. Goes up with it again, gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Resiliency there from Embiid. Could be Hartenstein's 3rd.
Joe Casey, you sent that super chat in right before the second half started, so it was still during halftime. You got 5 entries for that.
5 entries, Joe Casey. 5 entries.
You have 6 total now. 6 total.
And we've been accumulating these all throughout the series. And we're very appreciative of your support. 63-61, Embiid's first free throw. He connects. Looking to add to that Sixers advantage here to put it back to a 3-point game. Slight bend of the knees, off the back iron and through. 64-61. 3 minutes gone here in this third. Hart has it up top, guarded by Lowry. Comes off the screen, scoops it to Hartenstein, looking to get to Brunson. Good defense by Lowry. He's all over Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Brunson nearly stripped. Into the lane. Out to Hart. 3. Rims out. Nearly got it to fall. Lowry fought for the rebound. Lowry thought about a 3. Entry to Embiid. Shakes right. Takes the jumper. Gets the roll. Joel Embiid is feeling it here in front of the home crowd. Sixers back up by 5, 66-61, 8:16 left in the third. Tom Thibodeau timeout. They're making noise in South Philly. I want you to make noise right here. And if you haven't subscribed here to the channel, do so right now for year-round coverage of the Sixers. Win or lose, we are always here for you. If you want entertaining, informative, insightful Sixers content from 2 lifelong Sixers fans who grew up in the Philadelphia area, from me, the host, Chip, the producer, who live and die with this squad. I wanted tattoos and cornrows as a kid. I loved Allen Iverson so much. Then hit that sub button. Can we get to 14,850 subs by the end of us talking about Prize Picks? Because Prize Picks is making this watch party possible, making this watch party free for everybody. It's easy and exciting daily fantasy. Head to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Pick 2 or more players. You choose more or less on the projected stats, and you can win up to 25 times your money. We went 3 of 4 last game. Here in this game, we went more for Nicolas Batum on rebounds. He already has 4. Tyrese Maxey, more than 27 points. Needs to start to pick it up. Isaiah Hartenstein, less than 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Hartenstein's having himself a good game and already has more than that. Kelly Oubre, more than 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kelly Oubre has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. So 12 total. Still could go 3 of 4, but Maxey, get cooking. Win big money, withdraw your winnings, make game day and game night a lot more fun. Pick more, pick less, pick Prize Picks. $100 deposit match, prizepicks.com/CLNS. As Walter Miller said, make sure you hit that thumbs up icon, like the video.
Let's go, baby.
While we were talking about Prize Picks, we picked up a couple of more subscribers. Thank you for supporting the show. And if you want the Sixers to beat the Knicks, Walter Miller's telling everybody right now, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. That's exactly what you got to do. 200 people kicking it with us. Thanks for making us a part of your Game 6 night and experience. 115 likes. Joe Casey, that Jim's Steaks just reopened. I would do a lot for a Jim's cheesesteak right now. I would do a lot for it. Mad Max will take over in the 4th from Julian. Nobody took over in Game 4 right on this floor.
I will say, they're going to need Maxey. They're not going to win this game without Maxey turning it up.
Yeah.
As well as they're playing right now, they're not going to win this game without Maxey showing up. And I totally agree. I think he will.
Totally agree. The Knicks, when leading by 15 or more points this year, 37-0, up by 22 in this game. Can the Sixers end that streak? Let's hope so. Brunson, hand off to Anunoby, hand off to Hart, nearly stolen away by Oubre. He bats it to himself. He's going to coast in for the two-handed flush. Defense leading to offense. And that leads us to a 7-point Sixers lead, 68-61. Can the Sixers stop Brunson? Step back three from the right wing. No good. Tobias Harris charges in for the rebound. Under 8 to play here in this third. Embiid to Maxey, comes off the screen, guarded by DiVincenzo, over to Embiid, Euro into the lane, into the corner, open three, Lowry! Short iron. Had a great look, best look of the game for the other Villanova Wildcat legend. Brunson into the corner to DiVincenzo. He was scorching hot in that first half. Tried to hit the reverse, he can't. Battle for the loose ball, Anunoby has it. He falls to the ground, that's a walk! And they're going to call a foul on Lowry. Oh my gosh, Lowry had all ball. Anunoby just dropped. Like it's a tree that got chopped down. What a joke. Brunson, shot clock at 4. He gets doubled. Stolen away by Philadelphia. Outlet to Maxey. Pull up. 3. Sinks it. What a shot. Can that get Maxey going? Puts the Sixers up by 10. Brunson over to Hart. To DiVincenzo. To Hartenstein. Push shot. Back iron. No good. Harris rebound. Philadelphia feeling it. Lowry hands it to Maxey, another 3! Heat check. No good. Brunson near side. DiVincenzo, deep 3, hits it again. What a big shot for Donte DiVincenzo. He has 5 threes, all of his points coming from distance. 7-point game. Maxey looking for the screen from Lowry. Can't get it. Step back on DiVincenzo, though. Short iron. Hart corrals the rebound. DiVincenzo, another 3. Same spot. Not the same result. Embiid rebound. Halfway gone in this third. Embiid gave up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Finds Harris. Face up on Hart. Try to take him. Backs him down. Spins in the lane. Out to Oubre. Open 3. Another good look. Squandered opportunity for the Sixers. Remains a 7-point game. Brunson into the lane to Hartenstein. Push shot. He has mastered that. He has really mastered that. Back to a 5-point game. Hartenstein has 12 and 9. Maxey, entry to Embiid, far side. Backs down Hartenstein. No double team yet. Gets good positioning. Baby hook in the lane. Too easy. And Embiid hits him with the too small. 73-66. Brunson somehow gets the foul on Maxey. For as tough as Villanova players are, for as tough as they claim to be, for as tough as New Yorkers say that they are, my goodness, does Brunson flop a lot. Embiid is 29 and 12. Brunson had 10 in the opening quarter, 11 since. Make it 12. Twirls in his free throw. 73-67. Sixers going to substitute in 1 or 2 players. I saw Batum come in. Campaign comes in as well. Spark plug in this game. Nurse went to him about 4 or 5 minutes into the ball game. Brunson's second free throw, looking to cut it to 5. Connects. Campaign will bring it up. Maxey off ball. Entry to Embiid. Oh! Off the top of the backboard, rattles around. Oubre tips it in. Are they going to say basket interference? Yeah, basket interference. It was going to pop out, but Oubre arrived a little bit too early. Brunson up top, guarded by Oubre, comes off the screen to Hartenstein. Another push shot. And once again, such great touch. Just like that, a three-point game. 73-70. Maxey guarded closely by DiVincenzo. Bounce to Embiid. Free throw line. Dips in. Gets two. Sixers back up by 5. Embiid with the J. 4 minutes to go in the third. DiVincenzo whips it to Hart. Hart to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Bounce to Anunoby. Backs down. Maxey lost it. Sixers basketball. Good defense there by Maxey, despite him being severely undersized. Three turnovers this quarter for the Knicks, 2 for Philadelphia. Embiid takes the bounce from Maxey again, spins into the lane, and he's going to get fouled by Hartenstein. Embiid limping again on that wobbly left leg. But he's going to get a break here going to the line. True on the first free throw. 76-70. Hartenstein in foul trouble. Mitchell Robinson will take him out. Hartenstein with 4 personals. Embiid, 32, 12 rebounds, 10 and 19 shooting. If I'm Nick Nurse, you got a cushion here. I'd sit him toward the end of the third. Hits the second. Embiid, of course, stays in the game, but something to monitor. He's going to need to rest at some point. Anunoby to Hart. Hart. Ball poked away, and they're going to get either Payne or Batum on the foul. And now Hart's going to go to the line. Hart hits the front end with the Sixers over the limit here. Second free throw from Hart. Sinks that one too. Back to a 5-point game. 77-72. 3:25 left here in the third. Payne, Oubre, Embiid, Harris, and Batum on the floor for Philadelphia. Payne to Embiid from the elbow. Jab step. Jumper. Rims out. Batum tips it out, but Robinson was there. Brunson now has it. Backs it back out. Brunson hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby, free throw line extended. Sinks it. 3-point game. Payne pushed. Slowed it up. And Sixers are going to call a timeout. I like the timeout. I think you want to mull over the decision to give Embiid some rest here. 2:51 left. With the thought that maybe you play in the entire fourth. Walter Miller, would you believe that there could possibly be a Game 7 on Saturday if we keep playing like this? Yeah, they're playing good here in this third. It's even. It's 23-23 each. You know, the Knicks had to come out and play better with the sense of urgency they have. But it's been an even third up to this point. I'll tell you this. last nearly 3 minutes of this quarter are going to be huge, Chip.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You're not going to the Knicks aren't just going to
fold.
They're not going to fold.
Yeah.
They're not going to just give you the game, right? The Knicks are going to do whatever they need to do to stay in and win this game. You have to beat them. You have to beat them. They're not going to fold. Very interesting to see if they put Buddy Hield back in this game at some point.
Yeah, you of course have to risk what the defensive ramification could be.
I feel like though if you have Buddy Hield on the floor, you got to have Embiid on the floor as well.
Just for defense, because he's probably going to get beat off the dribble. You want that protector there around the rim.
So maybe you put Hield in to start the fourth? Or maybe Nurse feels good enough to go Reed and Buddy Hield. I'd definitely put Maxey back in at that point.
What would y'all do? Sit Embiid or play Embiid to end the third? S for sit, P for play. It's a little risky, but I'd rather take the risk now as compared to in the fourth quarter. Yeah. So I'm sitting him the final nearly 3 minutes.
I agree.
And then probably just running him the whole fourth. Because he did look tired there. Excellent third quarter. He's cooking. Embiid has been tremendous. You wanted the bounce back game. You've gotten it. He has 33 points with nearly 3 to go in the third. He's 10 of 20 from the floor, 11 of 11 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds. A block.
I feel like you have to play Buddy at some point, so we'll
why
see what
sit
happens.
Buddy from JB? He's just such a streaky shooter. You benched him for games 4 and 5. He comes in rocky to start game 6. Then he goes 5 of 7 from distance. Caught fire. You needed it badly.
Clive Johnson, B-ball Paul looked aggressive, give Embiid some rest. I think Paul Reed looked solid. So I think you can buy a few minutes, 3 minutes or so remaining in this third quarter. I think you can get away with having Paul Reed on the floor. But then your offense is going to have to run through Maxey, which he hasn't done a whole lot up to this point. So maybe you do put in Buddy Hield at that point to get more offense on the floor. Big Dom's at the game.
A.J. Brown is sitting with Saquon, and then Big Dom is with Cooper DeJean. That's hilarious. Buddy not in the game. Embiid in the game. So the Sixers are running Payne, Harris, Embiid, Batum, and I believe Maxey is the 5th. Yes. Maxey will inbound here to Embiid. Thought about a 3. Out to Payne. Open 3. Good! Sixers needed that one from a momentum standpoint. Philadelphia back up to a 6-point lead. Brunson drives, layup. Got it. Good finish there for Brunson. 80-76. 2 and change to go. Payne, far side. To Batum. Batum looking for the entry to Embiid. They can't get it to him. Good defense by Robinson. And they call a foul on Embiid for trying to get position on Mitchell Robinson. Scott Foster called it. Of course he did. 3 fouls for Embiid, 33 points. Brunson. Batum guarding him. Under 2 to go. And Brunson draws the foul. He's going to go to the line for the 12th and 13th time. Yeah, Brunson senses the defender behind him, stops, dead in his tracks, draws the foul. And they've tried to outlaw that, but Brunson makes an all-star game, and he's just getting MVP calls. Hits the first free throw, 80-77. Connects on the second, swishes it in. 2-point game, 80-78. 150 and counting left in this third. Then it's big boy time in the fourth. Embiid has it far side. Face up on Robinson. Wants to back him down. Tries the rip-through move. Nowhere to go. Hands it off to Payne. 5 to shoot. Payne wide open. Batum 3! Sinks it again! The bench points for Philadelphia. Massive in this game. 83-78. Some more breathing room. Batum up to 13. Brunson. In and out dribble. Backdoor cut. DiVincenzo dunks it down. That's the Villanova connection right there. 83-80. About a minute to go. Maxey guarded by DiVincenzo. Works off the Embiid screen. Behind the back to Embiid. In the corner. Payne, open 3. Pumps. Sidestep triple. Nearly airballed it. Bad miss for Payne. He was feeling himself. 45 seconds to go. Brunson, step back. Deuce. Rims out. Maxey skies for the rebound. 38 seconds left on the game. 22 on the shot. Maxey can't draw the foul on DiVincenzo. Whistle silent. Try to go for the 2-for-1. DiVincenzo now in the lane. Reverse lay off the mark. Hart saves it. Anunoby 3. Good. We're tied. 5-point swing. 21 and a half seconds left. Sixers will hold for the last shot. Payne has it up top. Maxey now has it. 8 seconds to go. He gets doubled. Over to Embiid. Embiid going to take the 3. Can't bank it in. And we're going to go to the fourth. Locked up at 83 apiece. This fantastic series, you would expect nothing else. And in that third, the Knicks able to outscore the Sixers 32-29. So New York has now won the first and third quarters. Philadelphia by a wide range, winning the second. And now we're even going to the final quarter here in Game 6. Type those 4s.
Let's go, baby. Get those 4s in the chat. It's do or die time for the Sixers. This is it. Do not let this be the last quarter of your season. Everything you got, once again. Come on. Let's get those 4s going. Julian, R. Wilson, Raptor Slayer, J.B. Warnock, Greg G., Joe Casey, Clive Johnson, Lucian Webb, Franklin Arroyo. Says, let's go Knicks. F the Knicks, Franklin. Let's go DJ Cuervo. Julian says, buddy, buddy, buddy. Raptor Slayer, Joe Casey. Let's go. Let's go.
This is where you make your money.
It's Maxey time in the fourth. It's Maxey time in the fourth. Definitely thought Maxey got fouled on that last drive. Michael Miller, Knicks fan in the chat. At the Knicks. Joe Casey, put Buddy in for 2 minutes. I'd play him at some point. I'd also sit Embiid to start the fourth. Walter Miller with a red, white, and blue. And the boxing glove. Let's get the knockout punch.
Maxey, 2 of 10 from the field, 5 points.
Yikes.
Can he have another star-studded, spectacular, stupendous fourth? I feel like the Sixers need that.
Absolutely need it.
He just hasn't been able to free up for open looks at all throughout the duration of the game.
Yeah, they're loading up on him. They've been doubling, trapping him. They've really focused in on him. Haven't really been doubling Embiid as much in the second half. But you can tell they're really loading up on Maxey.
Yeah. And this has started right from the tip. The emphasis from this New York defense, make Maxey beat us. So far, everybody else has beaten the Knicks. Now you need some help, though, in this fourth quarter because he's the one who can get his own shot. And my goodness, please, can we not have a repeat of Game 4 in which Philadelphia ended the game 0-11? Nurse said he does expect to have Embiid for most of the quarter. He said the other night we salted him, meaning we sat him for a bit. And he's expecting a similar strategy here. Buddy Hield in the game for Philadelphia here. So Nick Nurse electing for offense. It's going to be Hield, Oubre, Maxey, Reed, and Batum. So here are the non-Embiid minutes that are crucial. Brunson trying to shake Batum. Into the lane. Floater. Rims out. Battle for the loose ball. Goes to Hart. Outlet. Anunoby. 3. Good. OG Anunoby has been awesome following games 1 and 2. Knicks go up by 3, 86-83. 17 offensive rebounds for New York, 21 second chance points. Sixers trying to get it to Buddy. Guarded by Hart. Nearly gave it away. Gets it back. Trying to create. Shot clock at 1. Floater in the lane, no good. Battle for the loose ball. What's the call? That's off Hart. Shot clock should reset here for Philadelphia. It does to 14. Sixers will inbound. Down by 3. Reed hands it off to Maxey. Guarded closely by DiVincenzo. Fans wanted a foul. Maxey doubled. Beats Robinson off the dribble. Scoop to Reed. Blocked. Jump ball. Good block by Mitchell Robinson there. And a good dish by Maxey. Reed wanted an oop, but Maxey's not in a position to oop it to you. He's underneath the hoop. So they jump it up here. Shot clock at 1.5. If the Sixers get it, going to have to launch. Devo tips it to Brunson. Backs it back out. Guarded by Oubre. Off the screen, switches on to Maxey. Knicks up by 3. Brunson gets downhill, into the lane. Floater again. No good. Battle for the loose change. Reed has it. Outlet to Oubre. He slows to Maxey. DiVincenzo, great defense on him. Maxey spins. Floater off the mark. Reed has it. Out to Batum for 3 and the tie. Off the back iron. Reed. No, that's Buddy Hield. Tips it out to Kelly Oubre, who takes the 3 and hits. What a save from Hield on the loose ball. 86-86. DiVincenzo guarded by Hield. He drives on Reed. He's blocked. Good defensive play from B-Ball Paul. And on the other end, a great rebound from Reed. And then it was Hield who crashed out to Oubre. Nothing but nylon on the triple. 36 bench points for Philadelphia, none for the Knicks. Devo takes the inbounds pass, lays it in. Knicks back up by 2. Maxey's been getting bullied by DiVincenzo. Maxey comes off the screen, switches on to Robinson, into the lane. Somehow able to finish. Abracadabra. Magical. Locked up again at 88-88. Hart crosses half court, right on the 76 logo. Brunson met by Reed on the double. To Robinson, left wide open. Dunks it down. Good pass by Brunson, good vision there. Knicks regain the lead. First bench points for New York right there. Maxey thought about a 3. Stutter into the lane, layup, blocked by Anunoby. Brunson to DiVincenzo. Extra pass to Anunoby. Layup. Got it. Nick Nurse going to call a timeout. Anunoby has been awesome in this game. Offensively, defensively, he's really turned it on after the first 2 games of this series. Timeout, Nick Nurse. Vibes aren't great. Sixers down by 4. Those were the non-Embiid minutes. You have to imagine that Embiid's going to come out after the TO. We'll tell you about the PP. Prize Picks. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Pick 2 or more players. Choose more or less on their projected stats, and you can win up to 25 times your money. Get a $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Our selections, here you can see them. Batum, Maxey, Hartenstein, Oubre. You can win big money. Withdraw your winnings within the Prize Picks app. Pick more, pick less. prizepicks.com/CLNS.
Oh, man. Got to get Embiid back in this game. You bought him 3 minutes of rest. You're down 4. I think you haven't been able to get Buddy Hield any looks. Although a great hustle play by Buddy Hield. I'd keep him on the floor for now. You haven't gotten a thing from Tobias Harris. At this point,
has he scored?
He has no points.
He has not scored.
And he's a team low -12. I'm keeping Buddy Hield on the floor over Tobias Harris. Or at the very least, Nick Batum. I imagine they close with Maxey, Batum, Oubre, Embiid, and then maybe Buddy Hield next to Maxey. Kyle Lowry has only played 12 minutes in this game and has also not scored, only taken 2 shots. So who's that 4th starter going to be? Or that 5th closer going to be, excuse me? We'll see. Campaign's giving you some decent minutes, but he's just 2 of 8. 2 of 6 from 3. Buddy Hield is still a +13. Mostly from that second quarter, of course. Man, you got to get something from Maxey here. Just 3 of 13, 1 of 5 from 3. Has not gotten to the free throw line yet, which is a little bit ridiculous. Just 7 points. Yeah, but I mean, Batum's giving you 13 points, 4 rebounds. He's 3 of 5 from 3. He's got to close. Oubre's got to close. He has 12 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Or 5 of 11, 2 of 4 from 3. 2 of 5 from 3. Lowry just hasn't been effective. Paul Reed's only a -1 in this game. Here we go. Here we go.
Embiid back in the game. Oubre has it up top. Clean look for 3. Front rim. See, this is where the Sixers need to be able to overcome Sixers fans tightening up. They can't respond to that negative energy. Knicks up by 4. Anunoby thought about a sidestep 3 to Hartenstein. Now to DiVincenzo. Nearly lost it. Got it back. Drives baseline. Stolen away by Philadelphia. Batum has it. McBride also in the game for the Knicks. Whip around to Buddy Hield for 3. It's good again. Buddy Hield. 6th 3. 39 bench points for the Sixers. 2 for the Knicks. 1-point game. Hield has 20. Anunoby from the free throw line. Off the mark. Too strong. Maxey with the rebound. To Hield. Thought about another 3. Cross-court Batum. Guarded by Hartenstein. Loft pass to Embiid, tipped away by Hart, and he stepped out of bounds. Got to put a little bit more on that. Buddy Hield, a quick trigger right there. Just got to do a better job of getting Embiid the basketball there. Had positioning on Hart. Sixers inbound. Batum to Embiid to Maxey. Long three, wide open. Can he connect? No. Batum with the slam. Sixers regain the lead. 93-92. McBride has it far side. Non-Brunson minutes for New York. McBride comes off the screen. Been held in check. Guarded by Oubre. Rises, fires, hits. Second bench bucket for New York. 95-93. Knicks grab the lead back. Maxey bounced to Embiid. Backs down Hartenstein. Into the lane. Baby hook. Got it. We're tied. 95 apiece. Embiid up to 35. 12 rebounds as well. Thibodeau going to call another timeout. Probably to get Jalen Brunson back in the game. Once again, we are coming down to the wire. In what has been one of the best first-round series that you will ever see. This is all that you ask for. Two really good teams. They've looked like the two best teams in the East. This has the feeling of an Eastern Conference Finals matchup. Two cities that hate one another. Two fan bases that can't stand one another. Good players on both sides. Great players on both sides. Good tactician matchup at the coaching spot between Tom Thibodeau and Nick Nurse. And most importantly, every game's been close. Literally every game has been close.
If I'm Nick Nurse, which of course I'm not, the closing lineup I go with 100%. 100%.
Batum
Maxey,
over Harris.
Yeah, Batum over Harris. And I go Buddy Hield over Kyle Lowry. I go Maxey, Hield, Batum, Oubre, Embiid to close this game.
Man, it's going to be really interesting to see what Nick Nurse does down the stretch. You can't play Tobias Harris.
You cannot play Tobias Harris. He's played 26.
One shot, 0 points.
Unreal.
Almost halfway through this fourth. He's making $36 million. Tanner Plummer, hey Chase, you nervous? Of course, man.
Are you nervous? Oh, we're only tied with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in an elimination game for the Sixers.
Tanner acting like me talking about the Cowboys isn't a big deal on Eagles now. Come on, brother. 2 times a year, fierce rivals. Two teams that mash heads year after year. Of course it matters, brother. Still love you. Julian typing those 76s. Clive Johnson, I see you as well. Tanner, clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Need a dub.
Come on.
Need a dub. Win the damn game. Job not finished. DJ Cuervo, giving us those 76s. Timeout, yes, Tanner. Thibodeau called a timeout.
We need Harris for defense. I just don't believe that. I'm going to be honest. I don't think you do. I think Oubre can do a fine enough job. I think Batum can do a fine enough job. Buddy Hield, it is what it is. You know, you honestly just stick Buddy Hield on Josh Hart and tell him just to play hard. Josh Hart's not taking him off the dribble. Then you have Maxey on DiVincenzo, one of Batum and Oubre on OG and Brunson, and obviously Embiid patrolling the paint. I think that's fine. I get Hart has 13, 8, and 7 for Hart. 2 of 4 from 3. Only taking 8 shots, though, where everyone else in the Knicks starting lineup has taken 13 or more, so that's where I'm sticking Buddy Hield. And honestly, Brunson's 9 of 22, 2 of 7 from 3, but he's taken 13 free throws.
Points in the paint, 34 for New York, 24 for Philadelphia. Brunson got away with the walk. Gets it back from Hartenstein. Embiid on him. Step back 3. Got it. What a shot. 98-95. Knicks retake the lead. Brunson up to 30. Maxey to Hield in the corner. Oubre open 3. No good. Long rebound Hart to DiVincenzo. Into the lane. Out to Brunson. Open 3. Hits it again. 6-point Knicks lead. Under 6 to go. Maxey entry to Embiid. Backs him down. Off the glass. No good. Knicks will push. Hart tripped into the lane. Fouled by Hield. Knicks have only played 7 players. They look good. $101.95 is the score. 9-2 Knicks run. Knicks will inbound. Brunson to Anunoby. Gets it back. Guarded by Hield. Look out. Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Takes it. Hield back on him. Into the lane. To DiVincenzo. Stolen away by Maxey. Sixers need a bucket. Maxey into the lane. Bucket. And a foul! Maxey finally gets a whistle. Opportunity to cut the deficit to 3. It's 101-97 right now. Does that get Maxey going here to end the 4th? Free throw up, free throw down. 101-98. Maxey with 10 points, 5 this quarter. Knicks have done a stupendous job on him defensively, swarming him all night. Brunson, guarded by Oubre. Gives it up to Hart, to DiVincenzo, to Anunoby. Drives baseline. Good defense by Embiid. Ball goes off Hartenstein and a foul is called on the Sixers. Hartenstein with an all-time flop. The ball hit him in the face.
Oh my God!
Embiid hit the ball off his face and Hartenstein flopped and got the foul. Nurse is going to challenge.
That's a ref right there calling a foul based off a reaction and not what he sees. That is ridiculous. And it better be overturned. And it should be Sixers ball because the ball smacked off Hartenstein's dome. He fell down like a little baby and it went out. That's Sixers ball.
The issue, too, is that stopped the transition opportunity for the Sixers.
Which is unbelievable. Make the right call. Stop calling off a reaction. Call what you see. He obviously didn't see a foul at first because the ref called nothing until Hartenstein crumpled to the floor. God.
$101.98, 5 to go. Big Nick Nurse challenge coming up. I don't think they're going to overturn this. Call stands. Nick Nurse loses a timeout. Philadelphia has 2 left. I think Embiid told Foster, I want a foul call down there. Now the Knicks have the ball back.
Come on, Scott! What's going on?
Knicks up by 3, 101-98. Shot clock resets to 14. They get the ball back. Brunson has it up top, right by half court. Comes off the screen, guarded by Embiid. Now guarded by Oubre. Gets it back from Hartenstein. Dips in, got another bucket. Unbelievable. What a massive swing. Just an unbelievable shot by Brunson. Sixers down by 5. Brunson has 8 in the quarter. Maxey to Batum. Batum to Embiid. Embiid trying to drive on Hartenstein. Euro, no foul. Here come the Knicks. Hart out to Brunson. Pumps. Sidestep 3. Defended well by Hield. To DiVincenzo. Guarded by Embiid. Beats him off the dribble. Layup good. Knicks up by 7. 4 minutes to go. Do or die time. Maxey into the lane. Blocked by DiVincenzo. Batum with the stick back. He gets fouled. He's going to the line. Batum trying to make it a 5-point game. Misses the first free throw. (13-5) run for the Knicks. Batum hits the back end. 6-point game, need a stop. 105-99. Brunson crosses half court, gave up his dribble, finds Hart. Knicks in this quarter, 9 of 13, 6 or 6 of 17. Wide open Anunoby 3. Back iron, tipped out. Knicks get it back. Brunson has it far side. Another offensive rebound for New York. Brunson pulls, hits again. Nick Nurse timeout. Sixers will have 1 left. Knicks up by 8, 3:26 to go. He'll try to get a hand up. Couldn't alter the shot. Now, after Game 5, we've seen that anything can happen, but the Sixers are getting thoroughly outplayed in this fourth quarter, in which the Knicks have the edge 24-16. Oh, no. I don't think we have the line in, though. Embiid, 9 points in the first, 8 in the second, 16 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Got to dig down deep here. Sixers down by 8. Embiid has shot 18% from the field in the final quarter in this series. %35 shooting in the fourth. Knicks 65%. The Knicks have gotten 5 bench points. And Philadelphia's bench has been awesome. 20 from Hield, 16 from Batum, 6 from Payne. You just got to take advantage. Knicks won the first quarter 36-22. Sixers an unbelievable second quarter 32-15. Knicks won by 3 in the third, 32-29, and they're leading the fourth by 8. Nobody can stop Brunson. Knicks are getting second chance opportunities once again as Philadelphia losing the rebounding battle, leading to second chance points. Sixers clawed back from a 22-point deficit in the first quarter. They led by as many as 10. And here the Knicks are up by 8, 3:26 remaining.
You just can't keep having these terrible fourth quarters, man. It's unbelievable.
Maxey hands it off to Harris. Harris back to Maxey. Maxey comes off the screen from Embiid, bounces it to him, into the lane. Gets the foul somehow. Had an open jumper from about 15 feet. Going to go to the line for 2. Big free throws here, looking to make it a 6-point game. The issue with the Sixers is defensively, they haven't been able to get a stop. Embiid's first free throw connects. 36 points for Embiid. In case you're just joining us, Knicks have done a stellar job on Tyrese Maxey after he burned them in Game 5. As Maxey, only 10 points on 4 of 16 shooting. 2 of 2 at the line for Embiid. 6-point game. It's there. You can claw. But you need a stop, and you need some buckets. 3 minutes left. Jalen Brunson starring once again. Comes off the screen. Bounce to Hart. Into the lane. Out to Anunoby. Guarded by Harris. Has the angle. Lost it. Out of bounds. Out on Embiid. 2.9 on the shot clock. Can't give up a bucket. Short clock. Brunson will inbound. To DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. Off the mark. Knicks get the long rebound. Shot clock resets. Open Anunoby. Dunks it down. Up by 8. And he got fouled. Embiid fouled him late. Sixers are cooked. Anunoby can put the Knicks up by 9 with 2:43 left. He misses. 8-point game. 2:40 to go. Anunoby has 19. Maxey to Embiid. Looking to find Maxey. Comes off the screen. Back to Embiid. Into the corner. Oubre. Big 3. Hits. Huge shot. 109-104, Sixers down by 5. 2:20 left. Brunson sends his teammates down the court. He wants it. It's his time. Right on the 7 of the half-court logo, guarded by Batum. Here comes the screen from Hart. Embiid hedges. Batum has Brunson defensively. Off the glass, no good. Harris with the rebound. Up court to Maxey. Into the lane. Off the glass and in! What a shot by Maxey! A little kiss in English off the window. 7 fourth quarter points for Maxey. It's a 3-point game. 109-106, under 2 to go. Hart has it up top. Looking to go to Brunson. Doubled to Hart. Open. Into the lane. Floater. Tip in. No good. Embiid rebound. Sixers can tie it with the 3. Maxey has it near side. To Embiid. Into the lane. Backs down Hartenstein. Out to Harris. He drives. Step back jumper. No good. Oubre slams it down. 1-point game. 109-108. Minute 8 left. We're coming down to the wire. Brunson to Hart. And Oubre is called for an off-ball foul on Brunson. Brunson was trying to free off of Oubre. Brunson had Oubre's right arm. Brunson will now inbound. 58.4 ticks left. Goes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 10. And he draws the foul and gets the bucket. Knicks go up by 3. He jumped in front of Oubre, got the contact, and hit the shot. Now he goes to the line looking to put the Knicks up by 4. 39 points for Brunson, looking to make it 40. This will be his 14th free throw. He's gotten every single call. Buddy Hield checks into the game as Nick Nurse trying to get an injection of offense and another floor spacer. But if Brunson hits the free throw, it becomes a 2-possession game with 53.5 seconds left. Big free throw coming up. Slight bend of the knees. Brunson misses. Rebound to Hield. 3-point game. 50 seconds left. Sixers down by 3. Maxey slow walks. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid looking to go to Maxey. He gets double teamed. To Hield. Back to Maxey. Maxey into the lane. Layup blocked. And he gets the foul call. And the Sixers are asking for a goaltend. It might be a goaltending call. So then Maxey could go to the line to tie this game up. They're going to have to take a look at this. If it's a goaltending call, they'll call the bucket, but it is extremely close. I think that's a goaltending call. I think that's a goaltend on Hartenstein. 350 people watching live. If you want year-round Sixers coverage, win or lose, make sure you hit that sub button. They're counting it on the floor as of right now, and it is as close as it gets. I think it touched glass. Then Hartenstein, a millisecond later, blocks the shot. That hit the glass first. And then Hartenstein swatted it away. And if that is the case, and it is a goaltending, Maxey, after getting fouled by Hartenstein, It couldn't be any closer. It could not be any closer because now they're looking at another angle of the replay in which DiVincenzo, you're not definitively sure if he got a piece of the basketball. But if Maxey can get the bucket here, hit the free throw, 111, the game clock is at 34.9. They're going to count the bucket. Maxey to the line to tie it. And if the Sixers can force a miss and not give up another offensive rebound for the Knicks, and they can get a stop, they could have an opportunity to win this basketball game. But Maxey has to hit the free throw first. Big shot coming up for Tyrese Maxey. No stranger to hitting big shots in this series. Game 2, Game 5, the evidence of that. Now he goes to the line looking to lock us up at 111. Spins the ball in his left hand. Bend to the knees. Free throw up. Free throw good. Ice. 34.9 ticks left. And Tom Thibodeau's going to call a timeout. What a game in this series. What a game. Who you got? PHI for the Sixers, NYK for the Knicks. Can the Sixers win this game? Jack Connolly as a neutral. I got to say, best first-round series of all time. I agree. The NBA has to be thrilled with this. The only disappointment for the NBA is that it's a first-round series. Every game down to the wire. There have been theatrics, thrillers, big shots, big-time plays, a lot of dramatics, great players, coaches, two great fan bases, two historic organizations with fan bases who love basketball. And now it's coming down to the wire right here. Can the Sixers get a stop? If they can get a stop and a rebound, they can win the game and force a Game 7. Luke Gillen going with Philly. Pfefferall, Sixers. Lucian Webb, Sixers. Kenny Flo, it ain't nothing but work. How about some defensive work here for Philadelphia? And could we go to overtime for the second consecutive game? It's also what this series has included. DiVincenzo will inbound, guarded by Maxey. They're going to try to spring free Brunson. Takes the inbounds pass. He's guarded by Batum and Oubre. Slings it to Hart. Back to Brunson. Nearly lost it, got it back. Up top, Hart. Open three. Good. Josh Hart was left wide open on the rotation, and he connects. Sixers now down by 3. He swished it. Easy money for Hart, and what a clutch bucket, and what a find by Jalen Brunson. Hart nearly gave it up to his right to DiVincenzo. He elected to take the shot, and he buried it. Right at the Wells Fargo Center in South Philadelphia, where he became a Villanova legend and played a lot of his games here when he didn't play on the main line. And he provides a crowd silencer and potential game winner and series winner for the Knicks. Oubre came over later, tried to get a hand up. By that time, Hart had a clean look, sticks it. Now the Sixers could try to go for the quick 2 to extend this game, and that is a strategy that I would take. But it starts with getting a bucket. Josh Hart, a 30% three-point shooter who is excellent in shooting the ball from distance in games 1 and 2, is cooled off a bit, and now in a massive spot He hits it again. Maxey, Embiid, Oubre, Batum, Hield on the floor for Philadelphia. Sixers down by 3. 114, 111. 24 and a half seconds left. Still plenty of time. But you need a bucket. Batum inbounds to Embiid. Anunoby on him. Lays it in for 2. Quick bucket. Brunson now has it. He's cornered. He's going to sling it to DiVincenzo, to Hart. Got to foul him. They can't foul. 11 seconds left. They do get a foul. And who's going to go to the line? Hart is a bad free throw shooter. Is he the one that they fouled? DiVincenzo to the line with the Knicks up 1. DiVincenzo has not shot a free throw tonight. He's going to go to the line. Knicks did a good job of moving the ball around. DiVincenzo to the line. Sixers will still have a shot. DiVincenzo cooled off a little bit in this game, but 21 points, 8 of 18 shooting. Embiid currently on the sideline. You're hoping for a DiVincenzo miss. 11.1 ticks left. 114, 113 is the score. DiVincenzo to the line for the first time. Sixers fans on their feet. First free throw. Cookies. And keep in mind that the Knicks could probably foul after the Sixers inbound, which they did not do in Game 5. And Maxey from the logo. DiVincenzo's second free throw. Bangs in both. Sixers will inbound here. Maxey does get fouled. 10.1 seconds left. That's fine. Fouled him very quickly. 116, 113. Maxey to the line for 2. Embiid still on the sideline. Maxey with 15, 6 of 18 shooting. Hits the first free throw. Back to a 2-point game, 116, 114. Got to make this one. Then you're hoping you can foul Hart, who's not a good free throw shooter. Second free throw for Maxey. Hits it again. 116, 115. Inbound to Brunson. Got to foul him. They do with 7.7 seconds left. Now, Brunson has missed some free throws in this game and in this series. He needs to miss one because then the Knicks will just foul again. Brunson's first. Good. 40 points for Brunson. Sixers with no timeouts, so off a miss, they got to get going. Brunson's second free throw to make it a 3-point game. Hits it again. Maxey, nowhere to go. McBride tips it out of bounds. 3.7 seconds left. I'm actually okay with that because if the Knicks foul here, they have to risk fouling somebody who's going to be in the shooting motion. Sixers have no timeout, so Nick Nurse trying to create something off the fly. Batum, he'll inbound to Hield, throws it up. No good. Knicks are going to win. It's over. Knicks have won in 6 games. Philadelphia's season comes to a close. Hield shot it off the inbounds, off the glass, no good. Knicks win in 6. Another early exit for Joel Embiid and the Sixers. And another one that comes down to the wire that's a crushing blow. Knicks outscore Philadelphia by 3. That's the difference in the 4th. Brunson with another 40-piece. And now the Tyrese Maxey heroics from Game 5 will be forgotten. Maybe the best first-round series that you'll ever see. We get no Game 7 either. And it was Embiid fouling out at the end there. Offensive rebounds, another killer for the Sixers in this game too. (20-16), but it was a bigger edge than that up until late. (22 points off turnovers for the Knicks, 17 for the Sixers. Sixers came back from 22 in the first quarter, outscored the Knicks 32-15 in that second. And then the Knicks win both the third and the fourth quarter by 3 points. And Josh Hart with that huge 3. (27-19) second chance points for the Knicks. That's the difference. And that was the difference in this series. Thing that sucks for the Sixers, I think the Knicks dust the Indiana Pacers. Hell of a game for Embiid, man. He emptied the gas tank. He gave the Sixers everything he had. He was awesome. 39 points, 13 rebounds, 12 of 25 from the field. Fouled out there at the end. Sixers got great bench production. The Knicks had 5 bench points. The Sixers had 42. Still lost. We'll do a post-game show here, and then we'll raffle away the Tyrese Maxey jersey. We'll do our post-game show here, talk about this game, end of the season, look ahead, just getting our graphics ready. And we'll discuss all of that here. All right, post-game show coming up right now. Recap this game, recap this series. And then we'll give away our Tyrese Maxey jersey here at the end of all of this. Sixers lose game 6, season over, 118-115. Let's discuss it here on 76ers Now. Well, here we are. Same spot we always seem to be. Sixers suffering a crushing loss and an early loss in the NBA playoffs. And once again, they're going home way too early here in May. Sixers lose game 6 at home, 118-115. We're going to recap this game, recap this series, and look ahead to what we can expect this offseason as Philadelphia is now equipped with the most cap space in the entire NBA. In a way, you feel good about what the Sixers have moving forward. Tyrese Maxey emerging as a star. You have the most cap space that you can utilize on free agents. We'll see if any of the big ticket free agents actually want to sign with Philadelphia. They're going to be interested. They're going to be players for LeBron James, for Paul George, Klay Thompson, because they have the money to pay those players. But are those players going to be willing to come to Philadelphia? From their standpoint, they look at Tyrese Maxey, what he did in Game 2, what he did in Game 5, and they look at him as a 23-year-old with unlimited potential who does 3 workouts before 1 o'clock p.m., loves getting in the lab, loves the game of basketball, has a vivacious personality. And then you still have Joel Embiid, who this year, when healthy, played at an MVP level. I know that he was bad in Game 5, but it goes to show you the talent and the ability that he has within his body, that in an awful game, in which, yes, he did have 9 turnovers in that Game 5, he still had a triple-double. And let's give credit to Joel Embiid. He emptied the gas tank against the Knicks in this game. 39 points, 12 of 25 from the floor, 13 of 13 from the free throw line, and 13 rebounds. Couldn't have asked anything more. Fouled out of this game. He gave the Sixers everything that he had. Playing on one leg, Bell's palsy. If he can just stay healthy, imagine what he's going to be able to do alongside Tyrese Maxey, because the 2-man game that they were able to develop, and keep in mind, they didn't play a lot this year, was unstoppable in this series. A lot more to get to here, a lot more thoughts I want to pass along. Subscribe, 76ers coverage all year long, and we're going to cover every step of this offseason. Rebounding for the Knicks, certainly one of those storylines in this series that is just going to stick in your craw. You're going to remember it as a key element of this series, because the Knicks, once again in this game, really good on the offensive glass. It led to a lot of second chance points. And that ultimately, many times in this series, doomed Philadelphia because the point differential between these two teams was so close. This, as far as the intensity goes, every game being close, every game coming down to the wire, Game 5 going to overtime, the theatrics, the heroics, the great players, the coaching tactician-like approaches and execution from Nick Nurse, Tom Thibodeau. The power of New York and Philadelphia as two cities that you can't write the history of America without. Two fan bases, two teams that hate one another. The proximity between these two teams. Turnpike, Amtrak series. This goes down as one of the best first-round series that you'll ever see. And unfortunately for Philadelphia, once again, they lose one of these series that is extremely close. Joel Embiid has now lost a bunch of deciding games, a bunch of Game 7s, and you just at one point want him to come through for the good of his career resume and be able to win one of these series. Especially when he's gutting it out and he's playing as hard as he is, dealing with these injuries, dealing with the adversity, coming back off that knee injury to average more than 30 points per game in this series. It just sucks because everything was once again set up for Philadelphia. You know, back in 2019, you're going up against the Atlanta Hawks in the second round. You're thinking, of course the Sixers are going to win this. They've taken on the Miami Heat. At times they've been better. Here against the New York Knicks in the first round. This is still a team that has not made it past the second round since 2001. And it's not like the Knicks have done well in the playoffs either since the turn of the century. But things set up nicely now for New York, and you wish Philadelphia was able to just somehow win this game. Anything can happen in Game 7 because Indiana Pacers are now waiting for New York. And I think New York beats the Pacers pretty easily. I don't think it's going to be much of a series. New York's a really good basketball team, but the Sixers proved they are a very good basketball team as well. But this organization that just continues to come up short, that continues to be crippled by choking in these big moments, once again chokes again. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Because these playoff games are fun. Watching Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey is fun. The Wells Fargo Center was jumping tonight for this Game 6. Jalen Brunson even said it. Fans are crazy. Unbelievable atmosphere. Brunson, Josh Hart with the huge three, pretty much won the game. Donte DiVincenzo, the Villanova Wildcats moving on. We'll look ahead to the offseason here coming up. Postgame show sponsored by Prize Picks. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Pick 2 or more players. Choose more or less on their projected stats, and you can win up to 25 times your money. Use the link down below, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS for a $100 deposit match. Our picks for this game, we lost, just like the Sixers lost, as the Knicks did a really, really good job against Tyrese Maxey. And I'll also say this, the whistle that he did not get at home in this game, I'm sorry, a fucking joke when you consider that Jalen Brunson was getting every single whistle in this entire series. Both are all-stars. Maxey's a star, yet he can't get a whistle. It's a crime. Win big money with Prize Picks. Withdraw your winnings. Pick more, pick less. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Now for Philadelphia here moving forward, you know you have the young star in Tyrese Maxey. You have Joel Embiid, who I thought grew up a little bit in this playoff series. He was great. Considering outside of Game 5, the fourth quarters, I get it. The guy's on one leg. He's battling Bell's palsy, dealing with adversity, coming back from the knee. Like, all things considered, Embiid in this game, great. Throughout this series, very, very good. You still have an MVP candidate in Joel Embiid. You have the young star in Tyrese Maxey. Outside of that, we're really not sure which players are going to come back. I'd like to see Cam Payne and Kyle Lowry come back as your backup point guards. They give you confidence, swagger, and smart players. Tobias Harris, goodbye. He has crippled this basketball team. And in this game 6, the most Tobias Harris game to wrap up his Sixers career. $36 million is what he made this year. He played 29 minutes. He took 2 shots, 0 points. Does it get more Tobias Harris than that? It does not. Game 5, really good. Credit to him. Game 6, a literal goose egg. I'm going to celebrate not having Tobias Harris on this basketball team any longer, and hopefully Philadelphia is going to be able to use that cap space. Because this free agency period is going to be interesting. Now, it does kind of suck that Philadelphia has the most cap space in an offseason when the free agency crop pretty thin as far as elite players go. I highly doubt that LeBron James comes to Philadelphia. Paul George is a free agent. If the Clippers lose in the first round, does he want to change the scenery? Did the Clippers change it up? Or with Kawhi Leonard playing less than 50% of his games throughout his Clippers tenure, do they get desperate and bring Paul George back, who is from LA? Klay Thompson is a free agent, but he's 34 years old and he struggled throughout much of this year. And in the playoffs last year, in the play-in tournament this year, he really struggled. But still a solid defender who can hit the 3. That's a player certainly that I would be interested in. After that, there is a deep drop-off. Tobias Harris is the next best free agent. Sayonara. James Harden, you're just not going to do it. Still has a beef with Daryl Morey. I don't want him back. You see that game 5, by the way, from James Harden? Classic. Pascal Siakam, player who Nick Nurse has familiarity with. How does he fit alongside Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey? Long player, good defender, highly productive, but he's going to cost a lot. Gordon Hayward, no. Kyle Lowry, I'd like to see him back. DeMar DeRozan, a lot of offense, no defense. Those Bulls teams, they're just losers. Bruce Brown, solid bench player in my opinion, who's way overpriced. Buddy Hield. How about the 5 threes that he hit in the first half, which was electrifying? Unfortunately, though, he got benched in games 4 and 5. I don't think he's going to come back. OG Anunoby, probably going to go back to the Knicks as a player option. D'Angelo Russell, James Harden light? No. Markelle Fultz? I'm good. Can't revisit that. So the point here being, there are not a lot of really good free agents. But again, does a LeBron or Paul George look at Tyrese Maxey, look at Joel Embiid? They look at an elite coach in Nick Nurse and say, I want to play for that guy. You don't really have the player capital or the draft capital to trade for a Devin Booker or a Kevin Durant. But do you give up a bunch of first-round picks for Kevin Durant? I think the Knicks are going to go hunting for one of those 2 players. And you're trying to compete right now with the New York Knicks. So that's the reality of the situation here for Philadelphia. Ousted early once again. Another crushing loss. It sucks. Let me know your one-word reaction to the Sixers series loss to the Knicks and what was just an excellent first-round series. And hopefully Knicks fans, Sixers fans, going to be able to come together, shake it out, man. Because I got respect for the Knicks. The NBA is better when the Knicks are competitive. That was a lot of fun. Chip, if you want to hop on, share your thoughts. End of the season here. You could certainly do that. It's just the same result once again for Philadelphia here.
It's disappointing. It's soul-crushing. It's, again, another year where they failed to reach the conference finals. And look, props to the Knicks, man. They're a real good team. Honestly, I think right now they'd be my pick to come out of the East. And it was a battle. The Knicks only outscored the Sixers in all 6 games combined by 1 point. 1 point. It was a back-and-forth series every game. The Sixers battled. To their credit, they never folded. Neither did the Knicks. where do they go from here? Because Daryl Morey, it's a pivotal offseason for you. A lot of moves that Daryl Morey has made since he's arrived that have kept the Sixers somewhat in contention, always close, but never quite there. He makes the James Harden trade earlier this year to open up cap space for this offseason. That was the goal of that move.
Yep.
To take on expiring deals. Even when they traded for Buddy Hield, expiring deal. Everything they did this year was for flexibility this offseason. So Daryl Morey, we could talk all we want about what we think Morey should do, what we want him to do, who we can go get, who we can't. At the end of the day, Morey, this is what you've been planning for this entire year, was for this offseason. So now go out, do whatever you set out to do, get the players in here that you've had on your mind to go out and get, and formulate a team around Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey that can finally get the job done. Because if they can't get it done this offseason, truly, I don't know when they're going to be able to.
Yep. Yeah, and Chip makes the point, and a bunch of good points there. You freed up cap space, and this year was never really the year. Your trade deadline acquisitions were on the peripheries of the roster with Buddy Hield, campaign, Kyle Lowry on the buyout market. You were always kind of looking ahead to next year. You freed up that money. Joel Embiid in this series, I thought matured. I thought he grew up. I thought he battled. This Sixers team was tough. They were resilient. They're a mentally tougher team than they've been under Glenn Rivers, under Nick Nurse. You have an elite coach. Embiid has his Robin now in Tyrese Maxey, who soon can become the Batman. And at times is the Batman, is the star. Now it's on Daryl Morey to improve this basketball team and make the necessary moves to get the Sixers team over the hump. He's paid a lot of money. So too is Nick Nurse. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay, we'll raffle off our Tyrese Maxey jersey. Winner has to be here to claim it, and then shoot me an email. Chase@chatsports.com. Mojo, I got your email a little bit earlier. Thanks, brother.
Do not go anywhere. You got to be here to get your Maxey jersey if you win. Spinning that wheel. We'll see who gets it. Oh, man. It's just so frustrating. This team could have made the conference. All you had to do is get through the Pacers if you win that game.
Yep. And Game 7.
You do have to win Game 7, which would have been a tall task, regardless. Big off season. All right.
Spin the wheel. See who gets the Maxey jersey. Lord Buddy Bear with another 10.
Lord Buddy Bear with a 10.
Lord Buddy Bear, a legend. Said, sorry guys, just learned recently there was a Sixers channel. Didn't get to know any of you. Chase and Chip know me though. I get around Chat Sports live shows a lot. Hope to be here next year. Everybody type BB in the chat for Buddy Bear. He's a real one.
A true legend.
Supports the entire Chat Sports movement, the Chat Sports empire, a true legend. All right, let's see who wins the Tyrese Maxey jersey here. A lot of submissions for Mojo.
Yeah.
But let's see.
All it takes is one.
Wow. Losing hope with the victory.
Wow.
I do have Losing Hope's contact information.
Those were from game one. He was the first person in the raffle.
Losing Hope, the winner of the Tyrese Maxey jersey. Mojo, We're going to send you a Chat Sports shirt for supporting the show because we really appreciate you. I did get your email. I'll reach out to you, and we'll send you something for you being a real one to us here. And we'll send you that Chat Sports shirt. I'll just email you back. I'll get your address, and I'll hit you up. Sixer season over. A lot to discuss here throughout the entire offseason. And we'll cover the squad. Be sure to subscribe. Don't go anywhere. Every step of the way. We'll cover the Sixers offseason. For Chip, I'm Chase. We'll catch y'all soon. Sixers season over. Game 6, 118, 115. Sucks. See ya.